Hi, Seekers. Welcome to Madness Life. If you're new here, please subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button if you'd like to become a member. Links in the description. We got another rainy day here, people. So I won't be outside working on the van today. Just waiting for a sunny day. That would be great. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Every day, cold, rainy, cold, rainy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Wacky Wednesday. Oh my gosh, talk about wacky. Did you see what Foodie Beauty just put up? Good God. Let's hit that thumbs up. Let's roll in. Roll in. Roll call. Diamond Paul, Saliata, Tammy King, Michelle, Tammy M, Charlie's Mom, Pam Makeup, whoa, lover, I Heart, Lisa Z, Rain, Jarella, Fresh Flowers, P Day. Gotta get up and ready. Foodie's on a trip. She's been a busy little bee. Gotta make that bag. Starting out the month strong, ain't she? What'd she do? I would call it bullying. But I don't know. I guess it's just comedy. R. Brownstein, Matarisa, Jade Fox. I'll show you. This is garlic bread. This is garlic bread. Hi, Jenny. I suppose she's got to make comedy that could be misconstrued as bullying. She made a rap. Check this stupid shit out. It's only a minute.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you for watching it.
Now this is supposed to be garlic bread's voice that she's impersonating, but I still don't understand. Besides, I don't know, what would you call it? Redhead shaming? Redheads?
Here you chose to watch this anywhere, but you chose my channel, so I thank you for that. Now I have some self-righteous BS that I'm going to spew right about now, but I thought it would be very interesting.
Speaking of self-righteous BS, we're about to embark on it, are we not, people?
And low-key passive-aggressive, but anyways.
Yeah, low-key passive-aggressive. This is a projection.
I thought I would show you a superimposition you see here, because garlic bread is, we could superimpose an actual leprechaun on top of him, and he resembles, it's quite shocking, really, it's quite cool.
So you're saying he, but you're supposed to be him. Okay. Ugh.
Quite,
What's in that shisha? What's in the shisha? Because we went from first person to third person.
All right, so as you can see there, the side-by-side, it's quite striking, it's quite shocking, and, a lot is being revealed here. A lot is being revealed.
What's being revealed? You're comparing a man who may or may not be Irish to a leprechaun. So when people compared you, it was fat-shaming. When they compared you to something. I got it. All right. And last time I checked, garlic bread really doesn't, he doesn't really shame. He kind of does like, question. You know what I mean? It's not clear at all. It was done impromptu, I'm thinking.
And this is, like I said, it's quite shocking. And as you can see, the clear resemblance here between garlic and an actual leprechaun.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
So, anyways, that's it for this video, guys. Until the next one, I gotta go find my Lucky Charms.
Wow, that was hysterical. I don't even know what to do with myself after that. Speaking of self-righteous. Now listen, we literally cover all this with humor. Right? Yeah, it sounds a little like, what do you call that? Stockholm Syndrome? Psychosis of some sort. Like, or solitary confinement, right? Stick to the drawings. Yeah, Not even close to funny. No, I'm not. I have not seen her rap song.
Hello, foodie beauties. Hi, guys.
For the love of all that came out of the Taco Bell dumpster. Oh my God. Were we dumpster diving at the Taco Bell? Good. Let's bring you in a little tighter. How about that? Doesn't that look like it comes straight out of the... That's 3,300 calories right there. 3,300. Mm-hmm. Now, if you've ever seen the cheesy potatoes over there at Taco Bell, they come in a little... You know those little black containers, the little circle ones? Maybe double the size of what you would put ketchup in. Has a little lid on it. Yeah, holds maybe tops 8 or 10 of those little potatoes. This looks like about 4 or 5 orders of those. Yeah, or maybe 6. You are correct.
So welcome back to
The most important thing in this mukbang is the content of what she's going to talk about. Meanwhile, we can all be disgusted by the food. Sure. It's just a diet plan for all of us.
another mukbang. So I am very excited to try the Taco Bell here.
Really? Because I wouldn't.
I think there's like 3 Taco Bell locations in Kuwait, and it's not, very well known.
What is this? What is this? We know they don't use taco meat or beef. Yeah, they do use beef. That's right. Are these chicken strips? Are these chicken strips? I didn't know that was a thing. Covered in something? Chicken fingers. Covered in what? What are they covered in?
Known compared to how it is popular in North America. So
Is it though? Is Toxic Hell popular in America? Buffalo sauce? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I don't like Taco Bell. I just don't. If I'm starving and I'm gonna do a drive-through, I used to get a couple tacos at Taco Bell. But you know what? I'm not even interested in fast food anymore.
anyway, I have today. I'm working on a better mukbang setup, though. By the way, don't worry about it.
I hope so.
Oh, my mic broke, so I need to get a new one.
Supposedly she's sitting on the floor. I didn't know that. This is the table. I think the TV was on over here. The TV was on here. Maybe Salah took it home back to his dad's house. She didn't need it. She's sitting on the floor. There's the floor. Popper Lives, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Oh my God. Can we put hearts in the chat for Popper Lives? Thank you so much. She is sitting on the floor. This was the table that was over here with the TV on it. In case you were wondering. I figured it out.
So we have some Fiesta potatoes. We have
Yes, that's what they're called. Cheesy Fiesta potatoes.
some of these chicken strips,
All this could be made home, ladies and gentlemen.
like saucy chicken strips. I can't wait to try those.
Please tell me you're going to use a fork and a knife, please.
Extra cheese sauce, some nachos Bel Grande, and a beef crunch wrap supreme, and an orange Fanta.
I love making homemade tacos. They taste so much better. And I take my flour tortillas and I'll put a little bit of extra olive or, extra olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, lightly in the pan. And then I put the flour tortillas in there and I get them to puff up a little. Yeah, I like to make my own. These are pressed in they're pressed in like an iron. So there's that. Shelly, your hair extensions, the tape-ins, I know you ordered on Amazon, but is there a certain name or kind I want to order some? Remind me when we get through this. Please remind me again. If you don't, somebody else will. And I'll pull them up and show you, okay? Promises. Her clothes are filthy. and we're reaching over the food. I don't know if she ate it all. I haven't watched it, but I know that the subject is, you know, passive-aggressive, you know, situation. And so that's what we're interested in. And I guess we'll be mildly entertained that you can eat 3,300 calories in one sitting.
So,
Where do we begin? At least we have a fork.
Bismillah. And this is for the crunch wrap, I guess.
And we know Salah brought all this to her because she showed him that mukbangers get about 1 million views. 1 million views per video. This one got 11K.
So,
Her old ones used to get 40K. That is, I don't even know what's all over that abaya. I have no idea. You could take it off. It'll probably stand in the corner all by itself.
guys, I am
She has a washer and dryer in her bathroom. In her bathroom. I don't know if Salah's there. He's never there.
super
In my opinion.
excited about a certain topic.
Here we go. Listen up. Quit asking questions. Let's listen. Thank you. Welcome to the Seeker family, Kuchinta. Everybody welcome, Kuchinta, to the members only YouTube channel. You have your own YouTube channel. I'm going to go through some more of my privated videos that used to be on my Patreon years ago, and I am going to release those. I am still going to be leaving and going on a little hiatus, and then I will be doing members only content. I will look at it, Kels Bells. Everybody's told me already. I'll look at it. Thumbs up, people. Here we go. Here we effing go.
That's been going around.
Okay. What topic?
Actually, I'm disgusted by what I see.
Uh-oh.
Like, legit disgusted.
I'm disgusted by this display of food. But, okay, potato.
So I wanted to talk about that. I know I'm going to get attacked for this video, but
But you're ready for it? I mean, we know you just attacked garlic bread. But, okay.
attacked anyway, so I don't really give a crap.
She don't care, YouTube, if she gets attacked for this video. She just said it.
No offense.
I try to use logic, not emotions.
Oh, they give you a spork. Cool. All right, first let's try some of these.
What is with the elbows on that thing? Why are they filthy? Did you see the elbow? Hold on. Right when she gets the spork.
No offense. Oh, they give you a
Wait, hold on.
spork. Cool. All right, first let's try some of these.
See? What's all this? What is all that? Wash your stuff. You should do laundry every day. Hang your things, right? Wash them in cool water. They'll smell amazing. I know, Tabby Nicole. About 50 people have told me. We'll see it when we're done.
These nachos. So I don't know, like people from the Middle East. Yeah, Taco Bell is like Tex-Mex. They're like Mexican fast food.
No, it is not. This is Americanized, processed Mexican food. That's all it is. Go to an authentic Mexican restaurant and you'll definitely know the difference.
And it's popular in North America.
Blah.
Beauty Bite.
You know their meat comes dehydrated. If you go on TikTok, the Taco Bell workers show you what you're eating. And I love that. They don't even care about their jobs. They're going to just put it out there. Yeah, it's like calling Panda Express Chinese food, right? It's just so much salt. Everything on there is salt and sodium.
Let me eat some and then I'll talk.
There you go. Blech.
Beauty Bite.
No.
What kind of sauce is this?
I'm so glad you don't have your microphone attached to your hijab. Thank you, thank you. Pink Cactus says, I live on the southern border of Texas. This is not Tex-Mex, right? This is not that.
The sauce is like a spicy.
There's probably just a jar of con queso, right? Just a jar of spicy con queso.
Sauce.
Just melt it up and tossed over chicken strips. Gross. All right, our Brownstein, enjoy the ride, and we'll keep you, listen, we'll keep you entertained. She's like hungry fat chick. Now she moans when she eats. Come on now.
We don't have tenders at our taco.
Did she choke? Is that why we edited it? I'm gonna assume every time she edits, she chokes.
In Canada. Cringe.
Yeah, my left ventricle just slammed shut. Of course she's broken desperate. Right? The dying channel bees, people.
Beauty bite.
Mother of pearls. Mother of pearls, Chantal. Oh my God, this is the love of her life. The love of her life. This is her passion. This is her relationship. The love of her life. Wow.
Yummy. I haven't had Fiesta potatoes in forever because they don't have these in Canada either. In the United States, yeah. So, the subject I'm hearing about.
All right, finally getting on with it.
There's this plus size influencer, Jay Bay.
Plus size or morbidly obese? Because there's a difference. For real. Plus size means you still fit in, I don't know, size 18, 20, 22, 24, right? We haven't moved into the 6X, right? Or size 60s, right?
And she's obese. And her husband's obese.
Are they though? What did she say the name of this influencer is? Does she have a YouTube channel? Are they obese or are they plus size? I think she gets skewed with the difference. Jay Bay, or what did she say her name was?
And she's an influencer, so she travels a lot, right?
Okay. But why do influencers who work on you? Jay Bay Official. I got to see what size she is. I got to see if she's morbidly obese. I just have to. I'm one of them people have to research. I can't take people's word for it anymore on the tubes. Jay Bay. Okay, Jay Bay Official. She's probably watching someone with millions of subscribers. 42.9. She's a plus size travel. Okay. Obviously, she likes to spark outrage. Got it. Oh, she's talking about the plane seats. Okay. All right. She rides a scooty. Okay. I can see where you have identified yourself with her. Here we go.
And she's been petitioning for airlines
As we sit here and eat 3,300 calories. Okay, go ahead.
To be more fat inclusive.
Really? Oh no. Is this one of those Pete's kind of women? Shake your fist. Life's unfair. The world is unfair. You need to accommodate me. You do realize airline travel is a privilege, not a right. You do get that, right?
Anytime a fat person
Uh-huh.
has to pay extra because of their weight, it's called a fat tax.
Who named it a fat tax? Who named it a fat tax? What's a fat tax on the airlines? God, this girl's gonna have me going in circles. Fat tax airlines. Huh? Major airlines may consider charging a fat tax. It is a thing. It's an extra fee for overweight passengers who require extra fuel to ferry around the world, but will likely never put the policy in practice. Got it. Okay. Now, the only airline that's ever, Samoa Air has become the first airline where people pay not by the seat, but by what they weigh. They say it's the future of aviation. Awesome. I guess I'd put the fork down if I wanted to travel, right?
And as an overweight person who travels, this affects me. And
it affects me too. When you travel, it affects me too.
I have to say,
yeah, they're going to make bank off the Samoans, right? And most of the Samoans aren't even fat. They're just beasts. Because I'm going to tell you, man, I quit watching the Detroit Lions, not just because they're like, they lose, they can't ever win, right? not even because of that. I like a good football game, right? And I'm from Detroit. It's because Ndamukong is gone. I used to watch religiously when he played. He was like the size of a wall. He was a badass.
I would love
to
not have that extra anxiety when traveling. Like,
and maybe. You know what I feel like? She plays victim to circumstances that she creates. This is going to be a theme throughout her life, I'm supposing, that she plays victim to all the circumstances that she creates. This is completely avoidable. Is she going to go to Corvette next and make a Corvette that fits her? Or Porsche, right? Porsche next. They want them to make cars that fit you.
Like, most people have travel anxiety because traveling, especially with airlines, is very stressful.
Not really. Not when you're a pro at it. Listen, you're not a pro yet. You have flown to Cuba and back 4 hours, right? You flew to Kuwait and back to Canada, Kuwait, and then back to Kuwait. I really don't think at this point you qualify as someone who can speak for travelers. I have flown probably 70 times, right? And I'm smart. I'm smart. Now, if you're going to spend $4,000 a month on takeout, hell, you can more than afford an extra seat.
Now, add on top of that, having to ask for a seatbelt extender, being
Bring your own. You can buy them on Amazon. Seatbelt extenders you can buy on Amazon. Pull it out of your purse. You don't have to say, excuse me. Excuse me. As you can see, the seatbelt doesn't fit me. As you can see, I'm going to need an extender. No, if you were a traveler, you would have your own and it would be in your purse.
discriminated against, being stared at by everybody because
Hey, everybody gets stared at. Everybody gets stared at. Especially if you're dressed weird or your hair is, a color that's not natural. I mean, that's your own plight. You're not a victim of the circumstances you create.
you're overweight, having to worry about encroaching on someone else's seat.
Oh, you better not. You better not. I guarantee you. Guess who will be sent? Listen, if you spill over into my seat that I paid for, guess what? They'll move me to first class, not you, me.
The table not fitting down so you can't even eat on the plane, not even.
So what? What is your solution? Have you ever noticed that they have comfort seats? And they're right up there against a wall. You have a wall in front of you, and it's behind first class. And the seats are more comfortable, you have leg room, and the tray comes up from the right and goes in front of you. Maybe you should investigate.
Even being able to go to the bathroom comfortably.
Oh my God, redesign the airplane. Go to the bathroom comfortably. Nobody can. Yeah, exactly. And the airlines do not accommodate your comfort. The FAA is responsible for our safety. So let's say you're sitting in the aisle seat and I'm sitting in the window seat and there's a problem and I can't get out because of you. Trust me when I say I will climb over you for my safety. Trust that.
The standard
I'll eat a hole straight through your back to get past you.
airline seat.
I'm pretty sure that wouldn't happen, Jamie.
That alone is like discriminatory. If you
Really? You should talk to the government about that. The FFA or the FAA. They're responsible for safety. For safety. Sorry. It just doesn't work that way. They don't accommodate for babies. So why are they going to... Speaking of which, they don't accommodate for babies. Right? And you do get that there are boats and trains. It is not the only mode of transportation. Right? Get on a cargo ship.
if you think
Work on a cargo ship. You'll get over to Kuwait as many times as you want.
about it, because there's no
There's no what? She's just thinking this out. She doesn't understand how it works. Take a bus. Take a train. Trains are amazing.
standard body size. Like everyone has a different body size.
That's right. So, this is how it works. It even costs more to ship an elephant than a dog, right? FedEx, everything's done by weight. U.S. Post Office, everything's done by weight, right? If I buy a king-size mattress, I'm going to pay through FedEx to have that delivered. It's about 80 pounds because I know this because I did it, right? I can't be whining because they charge by weight. So if you weigh as much as 2 people, you're buying 2 seats because every seat has a calculated max weight, just like your luggage, 50 pounds for luggage. It's all based on fuel and safety. My God, and if you think for a minute you're going to inconvenience somebody because you want to spill into 2 seats, I have a feeling there'd be a fight on the plane. Christy girl, thank you. Welcome to the Seeker family. We got another new member. You guys are making me feel so warm and fuzzy inside. Oh my gosh. So she don't get how this works. It's just about her. Okie doke. It's all about fuel, safety, and weight. Sorry. Sorry to burst your big bubble.
People who are taller.
Height has nothing to do with it. It's weight.
People who are normal size can hardly fit in those seats.
Very true. Which is why I choose not to gain weight, so I'm not miserable when I do fly. Christy Girl Adventures, thank you for being back to the members only. Love you.
I hear people complaining, well, who do you think is going to pay for that extra free seat you want just for being fat?
True. True.
Passengers. She's not asking the passengers.
You also have to buy a seat for a baby because it's safety. When your baby literally could just stay on your lap. It doesn't work that way in this world. So your social justice fights, this one would never pass with the government. Thank you for the $1.49, Trailer Park Barbie. Airline's a business owned by the federal government. Even if you run your mouth on an airplane and don't shut up, they will land that thing and you will be in the no-fly zone. You'll be on the no-fly list. Even though you have free speech. It has consequences.
To pay up for the extra seat. She's asking the airlines.
She's asking the airlines. So Jay Bay, who feels somehow, how do I even put this? Oh my God. You know what? They don't even accommodate people with disabilities, okay? Real disabilities, not eating yourself sick disabilities. We're talking real disabilities, right? Wheelchairs and all that. The aisles aren't, wide enough for wheelchairs, stuff like that. And don't you think that would be a fight to be had instead of this? Like, they have to use airport wheelchairs because they're skinnier. Oh, we're going to make this fun.
They don't have enough money. She's asking the airlines to be more inclusive.
Nope. If you weigh as much as 2 people, you will be buying 2 seats. That's how they calculate the fuel on an airplane. To keep us all alive. Yeah, complains while stuffing her face. Got it. No, she's just looking for money this month. She likes controversial subjects because it makes people watch the mukbangs. There you go. She wins.
Make it a handicap seat. I mean, there's for people who are disabled.
But do you have a handicap sticker? Do you have a handicap plate on your car so you can park closer to stores? I didn't see that in the Kia.
You have to. Are there even handicap seats in the airplanes? I don't even know.
Well, there's comfort seats. They're bigger. You can buy one. Yeah, you can buy a comfort seat. If you can't fit in the comfort seat, you need to reevaluate your life. That's it. It's that simple. I would never, ever, ever, ever would I ever travel by plane if I was morbidly obese. First of all, I'd worry about the blood clots because literally you can't keep changing your legs, standing up, walking around, that kind of shit, right? The bathrooms, no thank you. I would rent a private plane before I would ever travel commercial airlines if I was morbidly obese. So I'm sorry, or I would buy 2 seats. Hell, I'd buy 2 seats at the weight I'm at now for more comfort. But I buy the comfort seats or first class, baby.
And then to say, well, I saw a comment where someone was like, I'm fat. I did this to myself. I have to realize that I can't travel unless I lose weight.
No, you can travel by train or ship.
What kind of fat phobic BS is that?
As she stuffs her face. Fat phobics. You're all fat phobic. That'd be called the federal government. Take it up with them. The airlines don't give a shit. The federal government, the FAA. They're the ones that determine weight and safety. So, sorry about your luck. Yes, they have weight limits, and each seat has a designated maximum weight. So if you weigh as much as 2 people, you're buying 2 seats. Yes, traveling is a privilege, not a right.
So basically you're
Is she getting ready to fly soon? Look at her elbows. Is she getting ready to fly soon? That's my guess. I remember when she said, well, if my body spills into your seat, that's your problem. Oh no, it wouldn't be. It would totally be yours. It would totally be yours. Because trust me, if I showed the stewardess what's going on without boxing you, right? That's where we would start. We would start with me saying, excuse me, I have a problem here. I can't bring down my tray or fasten my seatbelt because somebody else's body is in my seat. And you could cry. You could be embarrassed, ashamed. I don't care. But I paid for my seat. So I would have the stewardess assess the situation. And trust me when I say, I would be the one they would move up to first class. I would be the one. Not you. Me. Me. Because I did the right thing. I bought 1 seat for myself because I fell into the weight limit, right? And they would say, I am so sorry you're going through this. Come with me. Yes, they would. Yes, they would.
saying that people who are overweight, which by the way is a large percentage of the world by now.
Really? So we're talking overweight or morbidly obese? Because there's a big difference, sweetheart. The BMI is big difference between overweight and morbidly obese. Let's look, shall we, people? Sometimes we got to bring facts to the party. What is the difference between overweight and, oh, there it is. Look at it come right up. Morbidly obese. BMI, what did I say? What did I say? Obesity is having too much body fat. It is defined as having a body mass index of greater than 30. There you go. BMI is a measure of your weight relative to your height. Morbid obesity, which is also termed clinically severe obesity, is typically defined as being more than 100 pounds overweight or having a BMI of 40 or higher. There you go. But sometimes the term super morbidly obese is used to describe someone with a BMI of 50 or higher. So there you go. We've got morbid obesity and we have super morbidly obese. Get that BMI checked and then you'll know what's up. Just saying. %39 are overweight. Overweight is not the subject we're talking about. Because even when I weighed 50 pounds more than I do now, and I was considered over my weight, right? I still could fit in an airline seat. It just wasn't as comfortable as it is now. Because trust me, when you're smaller, oh my God, you can move around, you can sit on your side, you can bring your legs up. It is so amazing. But guess what? I wanted to be more comfortable when I travel, even in the car. I wanted to be more comfortable. So I chose to lose the 50 pounds so I could enjoy traveling. So that sounds like a you problem.
Shouldn't be able to travel and have fun like everyone else.
Yeah, see? There you go. It's a luxury. It's not a right.
While they're working on themselves.
While they're working on themselves? While they're working on themselves? Holy shit. Whoa. Okay. If you say so. That's what I said, Jamie. Next, she'll be over at Corvette and Porsche, right? I'm an influencer. I want to buy a Porsche, but I can't fit in it. Make me a bigger one. At this point, ma'am, you need to buy a Humvee.
What? I think we can all agree losing weight is not easy.
No, it's not. It's hard work. But the payoff's amazing.
Because there
I know everything used to be ham colored. Now everything she eats is orange. Pretty soon she's going to turn orange.
are many, like, obesity is a disease that's not one size.
It's a disease. I thought it was a mental illness called addiction. It's a disease now? It can lead to disease, I'll tell you that much. I didn't know this is a disease now? Is it going to be in the AMA?
Size fits
Or
all.
I mean the American Medical Journal. Is it going to be in there? AMA is against medical advice. That too.
There's many different reasons why people are overweight.
Yeah, it's usually called overeating or improper diet. That's pretty much it. I got 2 Jamies in here. Hi, Jamies and Jamies.
People overeat, sure. Too much calorie intake, sure.
Yeah, right? I remember when I got obese because, right, some unshackled fatty bit me. When I was little, I got bit by a fat bug. And that was it. Now I got the disease, kind of like the Lyme disease. What the hell?
But that's not the case for every single person who's overweight. There's different reasons.
Really? What? Name them. I mean, if you're going to teach us why people are overweight, do you fall in that category? Were you diagnosed with a disease? Shouldn't you be speaking about yourself and not others?
Even if you overeat, there's lots of hormonal imbalances going on. There's lots of different reasons.
Then get the hormones regulated.
Why people overeat.
I mean, if you're sitting here eating a meal for 6 and you're trying to say it's a disease, this is like an oxymoron. I mean, you should talk about what applies to you, not another YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? Pretty soon you're going to be on an oxygen cannula. You get that, right? Before bedbound comes the oxygen tank. So, I don't know. I mean, then what's going to happen?
Eat.
Yeah, there's people that have had their thyroids removed, right? That struggle with weight, like Terry Lynn. But she fights it. She fights it. Yeah, none of these things have to do with talking about buying an extra plane seat. See, Salado want to foot the bill for that second seat, right? She just got lucky the last 3 flights, right? So I have a feeling she's flying soon, and it's going to be a problem. I mean, we know she can get through the airport in one of them scooters, right? Easily. Golf cart things. She doesn't have to walk. They'll take her right to the gate. Then they'll let her board first. So no embarrassment, Chantal. They'll let you board first before everyone else. Just set yourself in a wheelchair. They'll let you board first. Somebody will push you on, get you to your seat, right? There's really, nobody's pushing you to the extreme of cardio at an airport when there's so many accommodations for people who are struggling in the airport. So where's the problem? That the FAA has a weight limit per seat. So you have to buy 2 seats. That's the problem. So this is going to spew into fat shaming and diseases and wow. This just shoots in every direction. I thought we were just sticking to the airlines. It's based on safety, not comfort. Trust that. You want comfort? Take a cruise ship.
And it's very stigmatized.
Isn't it though? Is it? Or people just Wham, 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 wham. That's all I'm hearing. As the ecstasy. Look at her eyes rolled back in her head. I'm supposed to give up all this to fly comfortably? No. I'm going to need the airlines to create a section where instead of 3 seats, we have 1 big seat. Wow, there goes some money, right? There goes some money. Let's rip out 3 seats and put in 1 seat. Now, what happens if all the morbidly obese seats are sold out? Then you're going to have to buy 2 seats. Because I guarantee you they're not going to make a whole plane that's going to have maybe, instead of 36 seats, coming in at $1,000 a piece, have 10 seats. Because trust me, if they did that, you're going to be paying about $5,000 for that seat. So look how it works out. Oh, okay. We'll make you a 1.5 or 2.5 size seat to accommodate your BMI and your comfort. Okay? But guess what? We're going to charge the shit out of you for that. We are going to charge you for 3 seats. So, and you don't think people would stare at that, right? You're sitting in like a bench seat while everybody else is sitting in their seats. I mean, I don't think there's anything they could do that people wouldn't go, what the hell is this all about? Just take a cruise ship. You have your own room, your own bathroom, you have a double or a queen size bed you can sit on, you can go sit out on your balcony. Take a cruise ship. Do it. I think it would be more enjoyable. Do they have any cruise ships that go over there to the Middle East? Look at April. She's doing a solo cruise in November. She's absolutely screwed if she's flying anywhere this time. I know, and I think that's what sparked this, is because she probably went into YouTube in the search window and put in overweight flying airlines, whatever. And she found this girl, J-Bay, bitching about it, who's probably looks like about 15 years younger than her. Or maybe 30, maybe 10 years younger than her, right? And she's like, yeah. Because I think she's getting ready to fly at the end of this month. I don't care what she tells you. I believe she's on a tourist visa.
And I know sitting here...
Oh, yes, K-Kite. This is the love of her life right here. The love of her life. If Salah gave her an ultimatum right now, and he's probably been side-eyeing her, because she's been side-eyeing him. I think he's becoming more like Pete's, and she's not really attracted to Pete's, so there's that. I think that if it came down to an ultimatum, he would lose. Or win.
Hanging out on Taco Bell. But even that...
Yeah. You're having this conversation of this subject while picking out on Taco Bell. See the oxymoron here? The hypocrisy.
It's discriminatory and fatphobic.
Yeah, it would be totally different if they said fat people can't fly. Nope. If you had to stand, now this would be humiliating. J-Bay's in her 20s and has oxygen, I know. Foodie's not far from the oxygen. So anyway, I'm just saying, if they made you stand on a BMI scale before you even went through the scanner, right? Everything's about safety on the airplane. So if they made you go through a BMI scale and said, nope, your BMI's too high, we'll refund your ticket, go home, that would be discriminatory. But they allow you to fly. You just have to pay. So there's that.
You don't know what I eat for the rest of the day.
No, we don't. And we don't want to know because we don't care.
Or what I do if I work out. So just saying that an overweight person should just eat like lean protein and greens.
What's wrong with that?
It's not realistic either.
Oh, it's not. Okay. So this is realistic. $3,300 or calorie meal in one sitting. Now that would make me vomit. In fact, looking at it makes me vomit. So there's that. I don't care how much she eats. I don't care what she eats all day. I don't care if she works out. I don't care if she's in love. I don't care if she's married. I don't care about any of it. None of it. All you are is a typical, accept me the way I am, even though I want to intrude on your space and your health care and whatever. I don't care. Don't even care.
Just the attitude about the whole thing is so gross.
I've never even seen an attitude about it. I just know that your body's not going to spill into my seat or we're going to have a problem. Other than that, could care less. Long as you're showered and you don't have an attitude problem, we'll get along just fine on that airplane. And you ain't using my tray. If I pay $1,200 for a round trip ticket, I expect my space to be my space, girl. Listen, 2 tacos. Like if I go to Taco Bell and I get a meal when I used to, because I'd be hungry and running, and then that's the only thing I found, like, because there's hardly any meat in them. It's mostly lettuce and cheese, right? So I'm fine with that. A little diet soda. Anyway, I would get the meal with the 3 hard-shell tacos and a diet soda. And I always only could eat 2. Just 2 tacos. And give my husband the other one if he wanted it. If not, it hit the trash. But it was just cheaper to buy it that way. So there's no way I could eat all of this and feel okay. This would put you down like a dog on a tranquilizer, right? Just put you down. Like, because your sugar would rise. You'd be so full you can't move. So there's a lot more aspects than you just overeating. It's just, for some people, it would make them sick. But look at you mastering this. You should be bitching that there's not a competition in the Olympics for morbidly obese people. That's discriminatory. The Olympics doesn't even have a category for morbidly obese people. What is happening? Oh, there's so many areas you could talk about.
The point is you don't have
Like a swimming. There's not even a swimming competition to see who can swim the slowest in a morbidly obese category. That's what you should be complaining about. Could you imagine? I would sign up to see that shit.
have a right to tell fat people what to eat, what to do,
I ain't gonna tell you what to eat because I don't give a flying fuck. In the end, you only hurt yourself.
how to feel.
Don't care how you feel. Laws are laws, rules are rules, safety, safety. Like I said, it costs more to ship an elephant than it does a dog. There's a reason for it. It's all based on weight. In an airplane. Luggage. If it's over 50 pounds, you're going to pay more. So you think you can just stuff a suitcase? Oh, I love the people. Now they have to put these things in the airport because people were taking what should be checked luggage onto the plane and taking up half of the overhead storage because they're entitled to not pay for checked luggage. Don't you love that? So this is how we have to govern the whiny people in the world. But I don't want to check it. I want to take up half of the space above so nobody else can put their shit up there. So now they had to create a little thing. You put your suitcase in it. If it don't fit and you can't cram it down there, it's just got to drop in there or it's getting checked. This is what they have to do. Then they had to put a weight limit on your luggage. Because if not, people would put probably a family member in there, right? To ride out that flight. This is how it is. America, it doesn't matter what country. My God, the border patrols are busy all day long, pulling raw chicken and nuts and berries out of people's suitcases who think they can just bring any diseased anything across borders and create some kind of ecosystem problem. Everybody wants something for nothing. And if they don't get it, they shake their fists. Follow the rules or don't. She wants to reinvent YouTube, for crap's sake. She can say anything she wants, bully, harass anybody she wants, make a mockery out of anything she wants, but oh my gosh, if anybody has anything to say, that's a bully. That's cyberbullying. No, it isn't. It's called an opinion. Yeah, if you looked up her BMI of 5'1", and if she's telling you she's 360, that's already a BMI of 68. There you go. So go look up what category you're in. That's not the overweight category. That's not the obese category. Go look it up yourself. Oh my gosh, I watch Border Patrol all the time, Pink Cactus. Pink Cactus said her husband is Border Patrol and the things he sees. Yeah, you can watch it. Oh my God, it's one of my favorite shows. I think it's on Netflix. Yes, Netflix. Go into Border Patrol. They do Michigan and Canada. They do Australia. They do New York. The things people fly in with, you would be blown away at the money we spend getting people to just fall in line and understand the safety of passengers, other people, ecosystems. People just want what they want, and they don't care who they affect, as we see here. She wants 3,300 calories of Taco Bell in one sitting, and she still wants to be able to have a big seat on an airplane and be considered disabled.
And in the travel industry, in my opinion,
Okay.
I feel like it is time for a change.
Get on a cruise ship. There's plenty of travel that accommodates you. Even a train. Even a train. You can buy your own cargo, whatever they call those little areas where you have your own big couch, right? Look out the window. Plug in your phone. There's other travel. Just because you can't fit in a Porsche doesn't mean you need to shake your fist at Porsche. Buy a Humvee.
Be more fat inclusive.
Be fat inclusive. No, they won't. Because when an airplane's in the sky, the fuel's based on the weight of the plane. So, sorry about your luck. We don't want to die just because you want what you want.
Because telling fat people they can't travel comfortably by plane when they have work to do.
What work? What work does J Bay Official do besides vlog on YouTube? What does she do? Does anyone know? Does she actually do work? And why are you comparing yourself with J Bay when you just have to fly back and forth for a tourist visa? I don't understand. Yeah, the abaya is filthy.
For example, J-Bay's an influencer. She needs to travel.
So, there's other modes. Wow, if she's an influencer and she's got it like that, why don't she just get on a private plane? There's private planes that have a couch on them. So, obviously, she has to fly commercial. What an influencer. Yeah, she doesn't buy a first class seat. If she's an influencer, she can buy 2 seats. So her and her husband both have to buy 2 seats. There you go.
It's fatphobic to say that.
Is she a mukbanger? I didn't even look fully at that channel. Hold up. Good God, we're going to be here all day. All right, let's go back to J Bay Official. What does she do? I got to read it. Her about plus size travel and plus size fashion. Welcome to my channel. I'm Jay Lynn, also known as J Bay, as a plus size travel expert. So she's demanding the FAA. This sounds like a social justice thing. I'm not even interested in that. These seats are mine. Good. Glad you paid for them. So what does she do? She tries on Torrid. She's just trying to create a plus-size TikToker demands the FAA force free plane seats, refunds, and wheelchairs for obese passengers. Good luck with that. They're about making money. Oh, poor Eugenia. Oh, now that is more disturbing to me than mukbangs. Okay. Oh, that's why you're lining up with her. Everybody's fat shamers. Okay, whatever. She's in her 20s. Of course, I expect that out of her. You're almost 40. Yeah, 27 years old, wearing oxygen. That is sad. I'm sure it's a pituitary issue, not food. Same with her husband.
So to just say, stop stuffing your gob and you won't have a problem.
True
It's
that.
very ignorant because you don't know the challenges.
Of what? What are the challenges? Go to a psychiatrist. Get on medication. I don't know. What? So what?
Overweight people face.
Oh, I can't. I know what just being overweight felt like. Horrible. Sleeping, everything. Going anywhere, doing anything for any amount of time. I couldn't even imagine being morbidly obese. It's absolutely heartbreaking to do that to yourself. Absolutely. Yeah, that's what I was saying. They don't even accommodate for families with little toddlers. They have to have a seat and you got to pay for it. Unless, get a load of this. So this family had to pay a seat for their toddler. Listen to this story. This ought to really piss you off, people. So these people had to pay a seat for their 2-year-old, right? A toddler. They get on the plane, and because the plane was overbooked, they made the people put the toddler in their lap, and they gave the seat up for somebody else. Not even a refund. So somebody got to sit in a seat they paid for because they were forced to pay for it. Can you believe that? So you think they're gonna... Listen, let's say they said, we're gonna give you 2 seats, Chantal. The other one's free. If you get on the plane and it's overbooked, they're putting someone in your seat. They're putting someone in your seat. Trust that.
It's not as black and white as that.
Yeah, it is.
We do.
They don't even accommodate for people on an airplane that have to use oxygen. There's no plug-in on the plane for people who need oxygen. You have to bring your own tank, right? So you have to buy your own second seat.
Obviously, a lot of us.
I'm pretty sure when they got off that flight, they fought for reimbursement. I don't know. Or a voucher or something. But the family got upset, right? So what did they do? They kicked the family off the plane. They kicked the family off the plane. Yep, it's in a TikTok. And it's in one of the montages of, how does that go? It's the airline fights kind of thing. You have no rights when you fly a plane. You do what you're told and you shut your mouth. That's it. That's how it works. Or they'll kick you off and you'll be on a no-fly list.
But a lot of us have issues. It's not like we woke up one day and was like, oh, gee, I love being 400 pounds.
We know you don't. In fact, 5 years ago, you tried so hard to, instead of going to a psychiatrist, which Amber Lynn's been to all the professionals, all of them. She knows exactly what to do. She just don't want to, right? Because addiction is strong. But she wants weight loss surgery now, right? Anyway, she has to be forced. Anyway, so you, 5 years ago, we showed it, wanted so bad to lose this weight. And now you're making excuses for it because you can't do the work. Does Salah want you to go to the gym? Does Salah want you to do better for you? Does he care about your health? Do you scream and yell at him? Do you tell him it's a disability? I don't know. But I know you must be flying soon.
I love being 600 pounds in bed bound. No, it's
Well,
like that.
Well, yeah, they can't get out of their own head because when you're releasing endorphins, right, or this is your dopamine, right? She's always looking for the dopamine. Men, many drugs she's tried. She's always looking for the dopamine, something that makes her feel good. Because she can't make herself feel good, I guess. Or life isn't enough. One life, one body, your choice. Free will. God gives you free will.
You don't know what someone's going through or struggling with. Therefore, you should be inclusive.
You're just trying to get trolled. You're just trying to get people to be outraged. Inclusive. Wow. Hey, why aren't you over there at the abaya stores in Kuwait shaking your fists that they don't have bigger sizes? You can't buy a bigger size. Why aren't you over there shaking your fist? There's so many causes, like just locally in Kuwait, that you could go and fight for, right? If you've outgrown the sizes they carry, why aren't you over there shaking your fist that they need to accommodate you? Yeah, she's looking for interaction and for all the reaction channels to shake their fist. When we know all this is a choice. All of it's a choice, and your consequences come with choices. And it's even against Allah. This eating is against Allah. Yeah, I mean, she should be praying to Allah. She should have prayed all through Ramadan for Allah to help her with this. But when you think you're the smartest person in the room and you have no higher power, then you're just going to shake your fist at everybody. You can't stop the world from staring at you. You can't stop the world from smelling you. You can't stop the world from having a problem with things. And who cares if somebody's fat phobic? Right? Maybe they were sat on by someone fat and now they're scared of fat people. Just like some people are afraid of big dogs because they were chased by big dogs once. That would be me. It doesn't mean I'm dog phobic. It means I have anxiety towards certain things. Now, if you want to be morbid, super morbidly obese, that's a choice you make. Yes, it says in the Quran, eat and drink, but do not be excessive. Absolutely.
People want to have inclusivity when it comes to anything else. But when it comes to fat people, you did it to yourself.
As you sit here and eat all this food. Nope. You didn't do it to yourself. That spork did it. The spork did it. Damn those sporks. Just like, when you made a mockery out of those children that lost their lives in Texas, right? I mean, they hadn't even been buried yet. And you went in for the trolling and the attention and the outrage, right? That'll get the views. I'm going to go in there before these children, because I don't feel anything for these children or their parents. But what a subject, man. This is a hot topic right now. So it didn't have anything to do with mental illness, right? Right? Nothing to do with mental illness. Just like your problems don't have anything to do with mental illness. It has to do with the spork. Because I'm pretty sure if you didn't have the spork or your hands, you would use your feet. See how that works? So if The mentally ill person who went into that school, which, by the way, the door was propped open. Anyway, had he not had that in his hand, he'd had something else. Like Canada does. Yeah. When somebody wants to, they're going to do it. You can just be aware or be protected. Yeah, or a back scratcher, right. Toilet brush even. That food would be finished.
You deserve to be uncomfortable and ostracized to try to force us to lose weight.
Oh, I could care less if you lose weight. I can't even believe that you're in love and this is the outcome. Oh no, I'm in it for the long run. I'm in it for the long haul. Can somebody drop the link to the Etsy store, please? Somebody wants the Etsy store link. Oh, that was a terrible day, Jennifer. Yeah, there was so much failure that day. And for her to go on and sing that song and do the finger guns, really, to this day, I don't even think there could be an apology since so much time has went by without one. She's been sporked. Oh my God, that shit is so full of salt. How are you? Oh, never mind. I'd be swolled. Swolled up. How's that one, grammar police? Swolled up. I have 1 jar of face cream left, JB. If you want to email me at nomadnesslife@yahoo.com, I will sell it to you. You can cash at me $40. That will include the shipping if you want it. I have 1 jar left. I saved it aside, and then she got her package, so I still have it.
Okay, even if we had to pay a little extra.
Nope, you got to pay for a whole nother seat.
If you're overweight. I mean, having to pay so much extra is crazy. It's basically telling fat people that you can't afford to travel, you can't travel because of your body type.
Exactly. That's exactly what they're telling you. Just like if you want to overstuff a suitcase and it weighs more than 50 pounds, you're going to pay extra, or take some of that shit out of your suitcase and send it back home in a box. That's it. Welcome to the world. Yeah, the federal government does not bargain. You don't know how to get the links to my store? Okay, I'll do it. It's in my About section. If you click out and go to my About section, the link is there. And that's also where mods, you can copy it if you want. Just copy the link, put it in your little notes on your phone, and then all you ever have to do is copy and paste it in the chat.
You know? I mean, let's be real. Who wouldn't like more room on a plane, you know?
Everybody. That's why you pay for first class. Or comfort seats. They exist. You pay more. I always pay for comfort seats. If they're available. If not, well, I'm just going to be miserable. But I mean, you fly for 14 hours? Oh, God. I'd be on a cruise ship before I do that. You get, listen, Chantal, is there cruise ships? Hold on. We're going to look it up for you. Let's see, cruise ships from, let's just say, Montreal, Canada, to the Middle East. We're just going to say Middle East. Maybe we can get you close enough. Viking. Let's see. View destinations. Okay, what's some destinations? God, can you even go to the Middle East? Bermuda. Caribbean, Mediterranean, Anchorage. Oh, don't start with this crap. You'll never get me on a cruise ship, but go ahead. Anyway, you get to eat. Anytime you want. It's all free. Are there cruises to the Middle East? Here we go. Arabian Gulf cruises to the United Arab Emirates and Oman provide a look at the modern-day Middle East with the world's biggest buildings and malls. Wow. You can cruise to the Middle East. I just don't know from where to where. But boy, yeah, you could get on a cargo ship easily. There's the store. Thank you, Cindy Lou Hoo Hoo. Right there is the Etsy store. We got new shirts. We've got bracelets. We got rose clay, face bars, leave-in conditioner, all kinds of stuff.
I don't think one extra seat for the occasional morbidly obese person is going to break anyone's bank.
Well, what happens if 50 of you get on the plane? Then it will break the bank. Sorry, you don't set the rules. You're just trying to talk. So people will talk about you. How cute.
Be happy that if you are normal size.
I am happy that I'm a normal size. For more reasons than just flying on an airplane. Driving in a car for a long time, right? I don't know, all the normal health organs, the organs in my body, the travel of blood from my heart, through my body, through my lungs. Yeah, I am happy about that. I feel amazing. Amazing. That's the difference. You have to want to feel amazing. If you don't, carry on. But I'm not, the world's not going to accommodate you. Sorry.
You don't have to worry about these things.
There's so many other modes of travel. I would be traveling. Listen, let's say I did have to worry about it. Let's say I'm morbidly obese and I refuse to lose the weight and I demand that I can travel from here to, I don't know, somewhere, even Hawaii. Okay? I am not, like, going to be interested in flying in a commercial flight. I would look for a private flight because, believe it or not, they're not expensive. I mean, maybe to Kuwait they are. I mean, anything to Kuwait's going to be expensive. I would look into cruise ships where I get to walk around a ship. I don't even care if it takes to 7 days, 10 days. I'm walking around a ship. I get to sleep in a bed. I get to, if I'm morbidly obese, I get to eat buffets 24 hours a day. All included, right? I get to sit out by the pool. I get to have my own bathroom. You know what I mean? I would really be looking into something else to invest my money into before I would want to sit on 2 plane seats where everybody will stare at me and know I'm too big for one seat. So yeah, there are other ways. I mean, are you going to go buy a Corvette knowing you can't fit into it and everybody's going to stare at you? I've seen men do that, by the way. I've seen men do that. When they get out, it looks like the car's giving birth to them. Yeah, I've seen that. But hey, they want the Corvette. They got to deal with the size of it. Yes, we did. Taking care of business. We already played it. Megan Fox, you're cracking me up. Yeah, you can even buy a drink package, right? And just be drunk the whole flight. Man, so much better than a commercial flight, right?
I saw Pierce Morgan commenting on the issue.
It's like Cuba. It's like the all-inclusive Cuba, right? Right? Except for you're on the water. Chantal, look into it.
Ugh.
At least get as close as you can. You can just do, you know, the trip there on a cruise ship. Then buy a return ticket, right, for the trip back to Canada. This is amazing. You probably, well, she can't. She wouldn't be able to look it all up.
Sorry. I had lettuce on my shirt.
Celeste, the high elf, I don't even understand a word you just said. It's all garble. That isn't how you spell leprechaun. I low said her garlic bread, sass. He compares her to Grimace, so she retaliates with a leprechaun. Yeah, you probably could have retaliated a little bit better than that, but yeah, I thought it was weak. I thought it was done spontaneously. Trailer Park. Thank you so much for the super chat. I can't read it. They're all screwed up on here. Vegan Fox was timed out. Okay, Leon, I'll trust you.
I can't stand Pierce Morgan on a good day.
Yeah, she'd be in a buffet heaven on a cruise ship. They do have their own cruise ships, the Emirates. Where does the Arabian cruise ships dock out of? So let's see. Arabian cruise ships. So, oh my gosh, why did I put a V in there? Because I was typing too fast. Let's see. Ports. Let's look at ports. Canada. I put an I in there. Port. What is happening today? It's those sausage fingers. I know they have Alaskan. Oceania cruises. Explore. Plan your cruise today. You can get $800 onboard credit. God, think of the content she could create on a cruise ship. Even if she flew to get on the cruise ship. All right, let's put in Canada and Middle East cruise ships. I'm all into this now. There's Viking Cruises, Norwegian, top 10 Middle East cruises. We'll put from Canada. That'll let your, okay, here we go. Okay, so let's say you flew to, God, wouldn't that be great? You just fly to where you can get on that cruise ship. That'd be crazy. So there's the Middle East. Nautica. The Nautica by Oceania. Haifa. Istanbul. Huh. Nothing arrives in Kuwait except Chantal from Canada. So there's that. I'm sure you could figure it out. 12 days on a cruise ship. Look at the content that would create. She'd just be in her room and at the buffet, but whatever. Still be better than this room. I know, Face of America, everybody's told me.
And he was like, well, you can have the extra seat, but you're going to have to pay for it. The whole point is, you missed the point, Pierce.
Yeah, poor Pierce Morgan missed the point. But it's the FAA who you should be mad at, not somebody talking about it. The FAA sets the safety guidelines and the weight per seat. Take it up with the FAA. Oh, good. More stuff on that abaya. There you go. Just eat it right off of it. There you go. Yep, there you go. There you go.
The point is the issue of this fat tax.
The fat tax has only been implemented to Samoa Airlines. Do your research. The fat tax will never be implemented. They've said it. Only Samoa Airlines, which is for Samoans. Because when Samoans get on Samoa Airlines, it's not because of morbid obesity. They are big people. All of them. Which is crazy cool. That's how they're built. Just like Asian people are tiny. So when they create clothes, they have no idea what westernized sizes are. They've had to change that because people quit ordering from them because they think everybody's as little as they are. You can't get overweight ninja out of your mind. Yeah, I want to see her scale a building and not just sit here and eat.
Just.
Really? You got to really finish the bottom of that box? You do? You do?
Don't talk.
Really? You got a spork here. Right here. Spork.
Please.
Really? We got to do this.
So, I'm a little heated about it.
No, you're not. You're just... No, you're not. I don't even want to show you her licking her fingers, but I will. There it is. Whoa. Got to bring her back down. Where have those fingers been? I'm going to guess kissing Harry, playing with the hamster.
You can't deny fat people are treated like less than.
Really? They are? Really? They are? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. How are they treated less than? They're welcome everywhere. Everywhere. Even on Ferris wheels. If you're treated less than, then you wouldn't be allowed on the plane, would you? Yeah, it's a temp for views, we know.
I don't mind society disliking fat people.
Well, people have a right to dislike whatever they want. I dislike this food you're eating, so am I Taco Bell shaming? I have a right to not like something. If somebody smells, I have a right to not like them. Around me, in my space, in my airspace. You know what they say? They say if you can smell it, that means there's particles in the air. Now, I'm a germaphobe. I don't like anything that smells. Nothing. A litter box, nothing. I do not like unsightly odors. So you may have a problem there if you can't keep yourself clean. That's not my problem. But I don't have to accept it. And you can rant and rave all you want about it. For real. And so will I.
Are having certain biases.
Yes, I have a bias to smells.
Just don't let it impede on my lifestyle, you know?
Oh, it's called freedom of speech. And if you impede on my seat in an airplane, oh yeah, we're going to box. You are going to move yourself off my seat. Ain't that cute? Because no. Not going to happen. I ain't sharing my food. I ain't sharing my tray. I ain't sharing my headset. No, I paid for my seat and my space, and I damn well am going to enjoy it. And you know she wouldn't fight with someone. She'd be too embarrassed. Pick a lane.
Equal rights for all. But airplane travel is just BS. It's so uncomfortable.
Take a cruise ship.
Even for a normal-sized person.
Yeah, well, they're in it for the money. It's called capitalism. It's called stocks, and it's called pack 'em all in. It's not for comfort, and it's not a privilege. Not a right. It's a privilege. It's a luxury. So if you can't enjoy it in a luxury way, then pick another mode of transportation.
Love the sauce.
Yes, apparently this is a lifestyle now. I'm gonna, you know what I want to do? I want to look at what is the percentage. She said 39% of overweight people. Overweight people is way more than that. But what is it called? When you're 68 BMIs, you are called super morbidly obese. Let's see if there's statistics. Well, we could look at life expectancy, but I think that'd be too morbid. Let's see statistics. Population, right? Here we go. Here we go. Just last year, Okay, so 41.9% of adults have obesity. Okay, so that's not super morbidly obese. 1 in 4 women are obese. Okay, that doesn't fall under where you can't fly on a plane. I don't even know if they have super morbidly obese. Huh. Yeah, it's sad that, the food, the processed food and the fast food is creating a rise in morbidly obese, overweight and obese, not morbidly though. I think it's pretty low. Exactly, Tina. The scale is pretty scary on what would be considered obese based on height and BMI. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she didn't even buy a Mexican pizza. Right? That gets a grade. Yep, F.
So I'm feeling feisty today, like my Fiesta potatoes.
Ugh. Nasty.
And I know people are going to comment.
Well, that's what you're hoping for. We know you do everything with reason, and you already know. You don't even care. You just need the views.
Care about your weight. We don't like your behavior.
Exactly. Oh, roll your eyes.
Don't make me.
Do you think if she lost the weight and did the hard work, she'd be a nicer person? Do you? Or do you think this is just who she is?
Compilation of fatphobic comments. Are you serious?
What fat phobic? If I wanted to be fat phobic, I can be fat phobic, like I said. If I'm disgusted by obese people, which I'm not because I don't care, it's not my journey, I'm allowed to be. Just like you're allowed to be skinny phobic. Because we notice you don't like a lot of skinny women. So that'd be skinny phobic. I mean, if you're going to put a title to everything, how about it's just your opinion? And if you don't like someone's opinion, well, there you go. Don't be their friend, I suppose.
There's people who don't like my behavior, but are also very fatphobic.
Fat phobic has nothing to do with your behavior. Your behavior is a mockery, in my opinion. So I guess we could say you're drug. Wow. Unbelievable. The entitlement. What color is the sky in your world, by the way? Hazy, I'm going to assume. You've created your introverted life, and you feel very comfortable being an introvert, right? There's people out there that want to explore, and they want to do things, and they want to enjoy it. And you got a problem with that? Because you can't? That's your problem.
100%.
Look at the elbow. What did I paint the walls in there with? Chalk? Did you fall down? Ugh, it's going through the food.
And like I said, no problem, really. Discriminate all you want, but just still let me be comfortable on an airplane, and you can do what you want.
Cool. Buy 2 seats. You'll be comfortable. All right, let's move on to the live stream she did at 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, shit. I just, instead of clicking on it, I just got rid of it. Because I don't want to, I can't watch this gluttonous food eating. It's disgusting to me. So, wait a minute. Where did she put up? Is it a short? Evil Dead movie. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Where is it? Oh, A Sick Beats, obesity. Okay. Wow, she's really hammering in on this obesity thing, isn't she? Wow, that sucks.
The only gym I got is a Slim Jim. I really want a cat, but I got a rat. He's cute, I guess. I must confess. We eat cheesies. It's the best. Forget all the rest.
Nope, not doing it. Not doing it. Nope, not doing it. No. Tell me you're laying in bed with nobody to hang out with without telling me you're laying in bed with nobody to hang out with. This is 3 a.m., people. 3 o'clock in the morning. Her time. No, our time. 3 o'clock in the morning, our time. Yeah, that's a tomato throw-in. Yeah. So it's 10 a.m. in Kuwait. 10 a.m. Woof. Turn the filters on. Oh, they are on. I'm sorry. No, yeah, it's 10 a.m. for her, 3 a.m. for Canada or my time. Pick off the mascara.
You see me?
Oh, good. Let's get the sleep out of our eyes. Oh, pick off the mascara. What people do while they're waiting for people to show up cracks me up. Open chat. Nobody's there.
Hello, Scapegoat. Island Dragonfly, Hunter Bee, Tanya. Hey, Vegas Doll. Hey, long time no see. Stan, Trash Pandy, Rita's Juicy.
I know.
Salam alaikum, Rita's Juicy.
I never care about her chat, even though they were reading her for filth. Really, I never have cared about her chat.
Can you guys see me okay? It says there's only 3 people. Oh, 77. Spooky Patty, hello.
She's probably trying to earn money because if she has to fly home the end of this month and she stays there, she's going to need a good paycheck, right, for Salah while she's in Canada or something. Or maybe she's going to Canada and not coming back, and she's going to need to get herself a place to live. I'm not sure, but I'm really here to see what happens because I'm ready for the finale. Y'all ready for a finale of all this? This would be great. A finale.
Sorry, Jessica. Yeah, I forgot about that. I wasn't feeling good. Natalie!
Probably from all that Taco Bell. I didn't feel good watching it. My stomach can't handle Taco Bell.
Hippie.
It's
Hi,
too much processed stuff with, ugh.
everybody. Lovely. Mashallah. Shakespeare, I can see you, Vegas Doll. What's up? What's up? Can you talk about your veneers?
Oh, ma'am. Don't they have cheap dentists there? Don't they have cheap dentists in Kuwait? They can polish those, put the space back where it belongs. Come on now. Yeah, the gums that look loose. They don't look tight on the teeth.
Do people really believe that? Look, I'm missing teeth.
7 hours then. And Eastern Standard Time. Let's just say her Canadian time. 7 hours. They're 7 hours ahead. She did this at 3 in the morning, my time, 10 a.m. or 10:30. I think it was 3:30. She did it at like 10:30 a.m. her, Kuwait time.
Open chat.
I'm surprised how many people were awake. I was sound asleep.
Be kind. You're upset. Yeah, we'll make it up to you. Salah.
Yeah, somebody talked about, we can go off subject a second because we don't want to be here all day, but somebody talked about, and they sent me the link to something called We Be High, right? .com or .net or something. And it was crazy because it was how you could get let's say THC in Kuwait. And some people actually, I don't know, it's kind of strange. It was pretty cool, and you can research this yourself. But they kind of put it in their tobacco and their shishas. I'm just saying. It's pretty wild how they can, go around it. It's crazy. Because like I said, weed's illegal in Indiana, but you think people ain't buying weed in Indiana? Come on now.
Still sleeping. Shh. I run around.
He's still sleeping. He's still sleeping. Okay.
He'll probably get up when he hears me. I made shisha.
Oh, yeah, that ought to wake him up. Doesn't he go to work? You told us he goes to work all day. I guess not on a, what was it, a Wednesday? I guess not on a Wednesday.
Sorry, guys, I have to smoke shisha.
Interesting. Okay. Thank God it's just lemon and mint tobacco. New addiction.
Hello. What's new with you guys? I have some things to talk about here. Don't let me wake him up. I'll wake him up and go, yeah, can you sing Jessica happy birthday?
He's not there, in my opinion. We're going to hear a door open. And you know how loud that front door is when he comes in? Right? Then he runs and grabs the hamster cage and brings it to her. Or it's basically just sitting next to her anyway.
Bento.
Or over on the other table, by the way.
Hey, hippie. Wolf. Please don't.
Exactly, just a nugget. Didn't she accuse Allah of being, able to get certain things? She accused him of being a dealer or something.
To the camera. The noise. I'll try to do it sparingly. Hi, Teardrop.
Teddy bear.
Exactly.
Didn't she say she only smokes the hookah at night to relax her before bed? Copious amounts of nicotine apparently are not stimulant, but interesting that this hookah keeps her calm. I'm just saying. I've never heard of nicotine keeping you calm. It's a stimulant.
So, you guys.
What?
Feeling lonely? Real.
What is happening? Put on your glasses, ma'am. Mima, put on your glasses. So apparently she just smokes it whenever she goes live. To annoy everyone.
Batman? What the hell? Hi, TB. I'm closing up my job tonight. Nice. You're bored? Well, I got something for you here. Let's bees.
Well, the West Coast, it would have been midnight. So maybe a lot of these people over here from the West Coast, that would make sense.
Natalie, I don't go out in the day because, listen, I learned my lesson. I almost had a heat stroke.
You almost had a heat stroke? Okay, first you have heat exhaustion, which means you get a little dizzy and you just feel overheated. Trust me, it happened to me in my eclipse video in Illinois. Which people are starting to watch again. Funniest video I've ever made, and still only has 1,000 views. Ain't that some shit? Get into my playlist and look under funny, and go watch me lose my mind in Illinois when I first started my channel. Go on now. So anyway. Heat stroke? Oh, sweetheart. Totally different.
Legit almost had a heat stroke.
No, probably heat exhaustion.
Just walking. We went to a museum, and I'm editing the vlog. Live streams and
Another museum.
things are so easy. I swear.
I told you I want a food truck bees at the beach.
Easy money. Easy. I mean, everyone has to eat every single day, right?
Yeah, mukbangs. Easy money. Did you hear that? Easy money. Buy me copious amounts, 3,300 calories worth of food. Let me spread it out on a table and hit the live button. It is easy. Of course, you just have to think of a story now because nobody liked the ASMR one. That was just gross. Nobody will watch that shit. That's disgusting. But come up with a controversial story, and that's how your channel took off. Is it going to work today? I don't know. Not sure. Not sure.
Hey, Bugs, what's up? Beezer flavored hookah. It's so hot, Jessica. It's so hot, man.
I can handle 90 degrees. I can handle, listen, I was 7 months pregnant with my son, and we had a heat wave, and I stayed in a house that had no air conditioning, right? Just open the window and hope for a breeze, and good God, that ceiling fan above me might as well have been the devil breathing his flames on me. That didn't cool me off, and I was pregnant. Oh my God. And it was getting up to 101. So inside, it felt hotter because there was no breeze. And we had basically a drought that summer. And I lived, drinking ice water, you know, it was fine. But wow, it's only 90 some degrees there. It's going up to 130.
But you people from Texas and things, like, you guys know what heat waves are like.
Georgia. Well, if you're talking desert, Arizona, right? But if you're talking humidity, Georgia, Alabama, Florida.
Yeah, I think I'm addicted to smoking already. Okay, so just walking to the car after the museum, I almost had a heat stroke.
Describe your symptoms, please.
Hi, Megan. Simply
Or is it
ravishing.
just being profound so you don't have to go outside? Jessica Messica. How hot is it? It was like 90 some.
It's like in the high 30s.
So 35 is 96 degrees Fahrenheit. Or 95 degrees Fahrenheit. So what are you at? What are we at now? All right, let's look. Let's see. Kuwait weather last 3 days. Let's do it that way. So it was 92 at frickin' noon. 92 at noon. 6 a.m. it was 75 degrees. The past 24 hours, yeah, it's been 92. Oh my goodness, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Let's see what the next 14, 7, 10, and 14. Here we go. Kuwait City. Do, 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 do. 34 Celsius, that's not hot. 34, 34, 35. It's not bad. 90s. I think she just is so anxious about when the real heat hits that she's making a whole thing out of it. Or just a way to not make content.
But yeah, it's not just about the money. It's, you know, like I said, we have to eat every single day. So, you know, the mukbangs, and it's easier to edit. But like complex like videos about like you know, like museums and things like that, if you want to make them very interesting and stuff.
She has to add words on the screen, music, splice the things out she don't want you to see, right?
It's like a lot more work. So
It is a lot more work, definitely, to edit a video.
all that to say, I'm working on editing it. Louise, Kaya Simmons is stream simping and being fat phobic. I reported her stream in several of her
Well, and that's the thing is, you know, when you've lived in Canada your whole life, like when I lived in northern Michigan my whole life, and even we'll go to Vegas for 4 days, we have thicker blood because we have to acclimate to cold weather. And when I lived in Florida, I had to lose the 50 pounds because I would have melted. And then when I came back to Michigan, like if it was 80 degrees here, I had a chill, man. I was wearing like a sweat because my blood thinned out in Florida. I'm like, your body acclimates to the temperatures. So she still has that thick blood, you know. She would have to actually live there for her blood to thin out. But she is on blood thinners, so that's even more problematic. If you're on blood thinners and you're already cooking, what are you going to do? I mean, that's so weird. I love the heat, too.
members. Okay, listen. Thank you for the super chat.
Oh, Louise. Oh, God, she's the one that hates Kaya. All she talks about is Kaya. Kaya, I reported her stream. She hates Kaya. She hates her. Louise hates Kaya. She's one of those ones. Try to take your channel down if she don't like you. She's one of those. Stay away from Kaya, people.
Look, I don't mind people reacting to... Where am I looking at? Okay. I don't mind people reacting to me.
No, over here. You don't mind people reacting to you? Wow, thank you. So that means you're not going to hit my channel again and put me on vacation again. Thank you. Because it will mean war, by the way.
Like... But
Like-
there's people who legit just like straight up take your content. Like, I'm dumb. I made the mistake of...
I got somebody right now taking my content. You want me to show you? I don't care. I mean, I do, but I don't know what they're going to use it for, but I put it out here. Their name's Troll Tracker. Right here. Listen, I got no problem. Troll Trackers. Here we are. Oh, don't start that. Blah, blah. So anyway, look it. They download everybody's content. Everybody's. So you go to playlists, right? Somebody showed me this. Look it. There's a whole... Where am I? Oh, you took me off. Thank you. They took me out. They took me out. Unless... It's over here. View the whole playlist. See? Simple. They took me out. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't mind if you react to my content, but I don't know why you're just archiving my channel. I mean, that's just going to waste a lot of space. Anyway, yay. They took it all down. Yeah, earn it. But anyway, whatever. Here we go.
I did like a little short video about like us going to the movies.
I haven't even seen it, nor do I care.
To see the Evil Dead movie, and I put it on TikTok without putting it as a short on
Oh, so you got a problem with TikTok. Got it.
YouTube, where I could have like, you know, uploaded it on my own channel. So people steal that right at flat out because they can't make any views on their own boring
So somebody stole your short on TikTok. So what does that have to do with reactions? That's a totally different thing.
vlogs. So they steal mine.
Isn't Notter's court tomorrow? Is Notter's court tomorrow, people? The 4th? Anyone? I know his court's today, the 3rd. Why does everybody keep changing the date? Let me look. God, I've heard so many dates. Okay, Notter. I would have thought that FFG would have come out and said something about it. Two hours ago. What's he talking about?
Busy. And a lot of people talk. I don't know. I just don't show for a day. The end of the world.
Well, they talk because they're...
Guys, I tell you, if I'm going to the court, I will tell you, right? I'm not going there. I'm going to court.
He said he's not going to court. It's not online court. His lawyer has appeared every single time there's been a court date. In person. In court, in person. Every single time. The prosecutor no, they can't push anything back. The judge has to approve it. Still have to show up for the court date. It's today. So you think, okay, wait a minute. Why does everybody think they know everything? I gotta wait till somebody really tells me the truth. The chat will always be all over the place. He is there. Okay, hold on. French fried, because she'll be in there. Girl, Twitter. I got the link to the virtual court. Oh my God, stop it. I got the link to the virtual court while we were live. I have some stuff tomorrow morning, but I'll have it playing in the background and hopefully I'll catch what happens. Somebody said, doesn't he have to turn up this time? Yes, by Teams. He doesn't have to be in the courtroom. His lawyer asked at the last court date. Okay. It's illegal to broadcast it. You can request a link, though. Okay, so that's the most we've got from French Fry Girl. So, we haven't got anything new since that. Jessica Messica, okay. Community post. They're no longer talking about Nader, but he is still in the virtual courtroom, so I'm lingering. His next court date will be June 28th. I guess they're adding charges. The Crown is adding charges. Whoa. Wow. The Crown asked to extend it, not his lawyer. The Crown, which is the prosecutor. They're adding charges to his original case. She did not hear them mention the specifics, though. No wonder why he's going to Egypt. He's leaving. Trust that. He's going to run. Adding charges. Oh, my gosh.
And make it their own. They don't even add any commentary, any criticism.
Yeah, I do. All the time. You don't like it, but yeah, this is reacting. This is what it's all about. Pausing, commentary, criticism, receipts, facts. That's what we do. What did they do on the TikToks? None of our business.
Like I said, you can criticize me. You can be fat phobic all you want. Whatever, that's your problem. And your karma at the end of the day.
PD, I'm going to assume the way he's going to get out without a passport is be snuck out. That would be my guess. I have no idea. He ain't going to go flight. Let's probably put it that way. He's probably not going to fly. I mean, do you know how many people come into our country without a passport, an ID, nothing? So I don't know. Maybe a boat.
But, get your own freaking content. It annoys me.
It's called reaction channels. I have my own content. I like to react to crazy soap operas on YouTube.
Hi, sweet vintage though. Okay,
Just like you made a video about garlic bread. That's your reaction to garlic bread. Calling you Grimace. Right? So there you go. You do it too.
Movie.
You even took his picture to do it.
The Evil Dead movie is one of the best movies ever made, I swear.
I'm thinking, here's what I think, P-Day. He's not coming to the U.S. Here's what I think. I think when the new charges are added on, I think the plea deal, which is going to be part of this, that probably the defense has, or even the prosecutors, the Crown, have presented to him as an option, will be deportation. And maybe he's going to take the deportation as his get out of jail. But he can't ever come back to Canada. This is what I think is why he said, I'm leaving. I'm going to Egypt. I think they may offer that to him. Instead of wasting Canadian money on putting him in prison or whatever, that maybe... And he'll get deported anyway. I don't know, P-Day. I don't live in Egypt. I have no idea what will happen to him in Egypt. No idea whatsoever. So, I'm just saying, there may only be two outs. Prison, he may be losing the case if the Crown has learned more things. Adding more charges is a very telling fact that the Crown is getting everything together, and they're not going to screw it up. So I don't know what's going to happen, and I don't know if Didi would go or not. I'm going to assume not. He's on his own.
KFC. Ordered.
Yeah, but FFG has said for the last 2 court dates that they can't extend it anymore and that this is it, and it hasn't been it. But if the Crown extended it, that makes sense. And that's got to have the defense shaking in their boots because they're adding more charges. So this is like very serious.
Traditional food? I did. My teeth have gotten buttery. I just woke up. Leave me alone. Hi, Lauren. Makeup tutorial.
So let me get this straight. You just woke up and supposedly your husband, not husband, boyfriend, not boyfriend, is in the bed. Is this what you guys would have chose to do if you had a 29-year-old laying in bed? Get up, fire up a shisha and a live stream on YouTube? No. I'd probably still be in bed. And why isn't he at work? He is not there. In my opinion, I think he's an Uber driver because he keeps his wallet in his front pocket and he's always running errands all around.
Hi, Deja Lu. Deja Lu. I see you, Sherry Michael. Is that chaperone Sherry? Okay. So I have to say, like, what did you think of that ending? It reminded me of you. Oh, it was good. Well, the ending and the...
Even if he claimed refugee status, Charlie's mom, he's already been in jail in Canada. This would be a second offense. They can revoke anything they want and deport him. Actually, if he would have spent 24 months with the first time he went to jail, if he would have spent 24 months in jail, they would have deported him. So they can break anything. If you come to the country and you're a problem or a danger to society, they can deport you. They've done it before with refugees in Canada.
I don't ruin it, but scapegoat, the shredder thing. I don't want to spoil it, but it is like really, really. Hi, Jason. I love scary movies. AH. You're the only Sherry. It was too.
Oh my God! Does this go anywhere?
I used to like it, but now the roast beef, it's gray. It creeps me out.
Arby's. What is that?
Okay, I have an eye boogie.
Of course you do. God, you could have washed your face before you did this. Look at her super chats.
Well, if she gets
just Louise.
demonetized for bullying, Kaya, I hate to tell you, but you're gonna have to get vlogging.
See, she ain't got a problem with Kaya, Louise. You're a hateful person over there. Louise, stop. That's what people think, Storm.
All right, so. All right. I am telling you, this miracle serum here, okay?
What is it, soy sauce? What is it?
Look at this.
Nah.
It stinks, and it's black.
Ah.
The color is like a weird tar-looking color. Makes hair more powerful, reduces from hair loss, enhances the...
No such thing. No such thing. Sorry, been a hairdresser my whole life. That's just some of that. You know what I mean. What did they used to... Snake oil people, right? They put a bunch of shit in a bottle. That much oil will clog the pores in your... no, ma'am. You need red light therapy. Possibly, this is because of your hormones or genetics, the hair loss, right? Or you could be having a problem with your thyroid, right? Or diabetes. So there's that. But there's no miracle for what you got going on, except for a diagnosis, proper medication. And then you could get like the red light therapy cap. You could do like Sea Breeze, which will stimulate, or even tea tree in your shampoo, that will stimulate the follicles. And you have to massage your scalp. But rubbing oil all over your head will clog your pores.
The hair gloss removes falling dandruff, nourishes the hair. Okay, the ingredients. Here's where it's okay. I have an eye boogie. Sorry about that.
No, I don't care about any. It could be jojoba. It's all oil. You are literally putting oil on your scalp. Good luck with that.
All like like I try to just kind of intermittent fast in between.
Do you know intermittent fasting is 8 to 12 hours, no food, period, none. Are ya? I haven't even had breakfast. I have not eaten since 6 o'clock yesterday. That's quite a fast, wouldn't you say? Yeah, castor oil's fine. Just have castor oil. Right? Rub it on your scalp with a little cotton ball. But 7 different oils? I mean, come on. 7 different oils? Put some castor oil in your shampoo. But it's drops, not a whole bottle of oil.
Have you ever sat next to someone larger on a plane? No, but if I had to, I would be totally happy with that because I would make them feel comfortable.
What? What? Hold on. I'm about to... What?
Do a mukbang. I treat it like my job, right? Like I treat it like somewhere I can say what I want to say and I eat at the same time, enjoy a meal. So whatever I'm gonna eat, I'll just eat it on camera, And then the rest of the time I'm pretty full and I usually just have tea or like something small, like I try to just kind of
So that would not be fasting if you're eating peanuts and pickles and cheese before you eat 3,300 calorie meal for your video. That's not fasting. Fasting is zero.
fast in between.
But how many hours in between? I mean, you got to be specific when you're out there trying to help people.
Have you ever sat next to someone larger on a plane?
No, she hasn't. She's only flown 4 times. Well, 5. Cuba and back, right? Kuwait and back to Kuwait. 5 times she's flown. I have flown 70 times, and I have never, ever sat next to a morbidly obese person on an airplane out of all those trips. Not once. Not once.
No, but if I had to, I would be totally happy with that.
No, you wouldn't. You guys would be fighting over airspace. What do you mean you'd be totally happy with that? How would that even be possible? If you were spilling into each other's seats, how would that even be possible? You'd be like 2 pigs fighting over under a blanket. That wouldn't even work. How would you get up to let the other person out to go to the bathroom? How would they get up to let you out? You can't stand up in your seat. You would have to, oh man, it'd be a whole thing.
Because I would make them feel comfortable.
Would you? Would you really? Okay.
I would be
Would love to see this. Like the relish man, right? You didn't make him feel comfortable because there was no relish in Cuba. You literally dragged that man through the mud because he really loves relish. You didn't teach him how to cut up a pickle, maybe into 100 little pieces, make his own relish. Yeah, right. Like the hallway kids, right? We don't know why the hallway kids moved out. I can only guess.
Yeah, I would make them feel comfortable because
How?
it's like as a fat person.
So how would you make them feel comfortable? Let's picture the scenario. Picture the scenario, shall we?
Actually, we could struggle together. I could be like, hey, you can use my table and I can use yours.
How can you use each other's tables if you can't pull them down? I mean, think about it. You have to use the one next to you. So if there's a morbidly obese person next to you and you're the morbidly obese person next to them, there's not going to be any trays to be used. Right?
If you enjoy doing mukbangs, who cares if Lots don't like it. They don't have to watch. Yeah, I mean, you can't make everyone happy, Teardrop, and I have to make myself happy. And
Well, I'm so glad that's your goal in life. Did you hear that, Salah?
I know
And that's probably the speech he got. Well, I don't care if you like me eating all this food and costing $4,000 a month. I am going to do what I want and make myself happy. And he's like, okay, cool. Okay, I got places to be. Bye.
people think that eating pizza is not going to make me happy,
Gross.
but it does.
Nah.
Actually, I'm going to do pizza mukbang today.
Okay. After you smoke that non-THC tobacco, you gonna get the pizza munchies?
They'd be squishing you. I don't mind being squished.
I do. So don't even think about it.
It's better than sitting next to like a cold. Well, I always sit next to older men who are very like
Oh, look at her, already putting down older men.
they like bombastic side eye me,
Because they're making sure you don't spill into their seat that they paid for.
The sleep streams. Why are you this way? Just why? I don't know.
Like I said, yeah. Yeah, exactly, just a nugget. She goes, if the ship's going down, if the ship's going down, throwing Foodie first overboard, I'll eat through her to get off that plane. I'm not even lying. There ain't no way. See, I'm claustrophobic, so I'm already having the anxiety about it. If she were sitting in the aisle seat and I'm against the window and something happens and we gotta hurry up and vacate, oh yeah, I ain't waiting. No, I ain't waiting for her to figure out how. No, I will. My footprint, shoe print. I will panic.
Maybe this way.
She ain't stopping me. There ain't no, hold on, you've got to be patient. No, I don't. I'll lose my ever-loving mind. Nope, ain't gonna happen. You can sit by the window. Work it out. I'm getting out first, trust that.
Puff the magic dragon.
Look at her telling you a secret. That's a nugget. Everybody knows what that song's about. Puffin' the Magic Dragon. Ain't that something? Nugget! Billy says, nugget! Guess somebody found out how to keep her calm and non-ragey. Which might explain the mukbangs now.
You love the mukbangs? JJ's lurking. Why do you eat so fast? I eat so fast in real life. I mean, no one's got time to eat slow. We only
Yeah, that's got to be a fun poop.
live once.
No, Jamie, you're not blocked. I said hi to you when you came in at the beginning.
So yeah, I don't know what people expect Salah to be standing there going, "You're fat, don't you eat that."
No, but I'd love to see him give you an ultimatum. Like, I'm over this. Get right or go home.
Life, what kind?
That'd be awesome. Because, oh my God, once she got home, can you imagine the stories? I can right now. He was abusive, you guys. You have no idea what he did to me. He locked me in there. I was so depressed. All I could do was eat. It was like a prison cell. He just unlocked the door, threw the food inside the door, and locked me back in. You have no idea what I went through, people. It was abuse. Oh, I gotta see the end of the soap opera.
Why would I want to marry someone like this? No, I made sure to marry someone who fully accepts me.
Like Pete's.
I mean, he wants me to be healthier, sure, but
Oh, he does. But yeah, this is her. Listen, she's gonna do what she wants a lot. I done told you that.
there's so many ways to achieve your goals. There's no, especially with weight loss, there's not one road fits all for everybody,
Yeah, there is. Calorie counting fits for everybody. If you know how many calories it takes to keep your body running, I mean, I can tell you right now, if you ate 1,500 calories a day, you would lose copious amounts of weight. That's it. It's that simple. Look at Everything tells you the calorie count. Even Taco Bell has a calorie count for everything you order. That easy. Calories in, calories out. Right? And lots of water. And no soda. You lose 10 pounds just giving up soda.
Please stop the identity.
She always mentions her weight. Always. But we're the fat shamers. We're just responding to it. She mentions it every single video and live stream.
It's called caring for your health. I know. You don't think my family tells me all the time?
She don't care, people. Just lay off of it. Not you guys. This. Give it up. She don't care. All it does is make her eat more. Stop.
I don't have a bathtub, but no.
Oh my gosh. You could plug the drain in that bathroom and have one big bathtub if you wanted. Of course, the sewer rat, he'd have his nose at the drain trying to get some air. Right? Hey, that would solve 2 problems. It would drown the sewer rats too.
Dr. Strange Duck. Thank you. The excuses you make for bad decisions.
No, what it really is, Beezer, what it really is, it's not the excuses. She plays victim to the circumstances she creates. It doesn't matter what it was. She is the victim to the circumstances she creates. Right?
Yeah, but good decisions
In my opinion, allegedly.
all the time are boring, you know?
Oh.
Like, I know you think I'm miserable being fat. Okay.
No, we don't. We don't care unless you complain about the airlines or walking or heat. No, you look completely happy, locked into the air conditioning. Yep. Just like you did in Canada in the summer. You just stayed in your room.
But, okay.
Do you feel like if she did lose the weight and she was thinner, people would expect more out of her? That's why she stays like this? You know what I'm saying? She stays in this shape so nobody expects anything out of her. Because, you know, a body at rest stays at rest. You know what I mean?
I'm also miserable when I eat healthy all the time.
Why? It's still food. But your body's just addicted to carbs, that's all. You can easily undo that. In fact, if you did 14 days, no carbs, just meat and vegetables, like your chicken you love, grilled, and vegetables, and you can gorge on that shit. It don't matter, right? Just watch the sodium, but just no carbs. You would lose 1 pound a day. In 30 days, you'd lose 30 pounds. You might even lose more because you're heavier. I did it. You get to eat all day, every hour or 2. Cheese, cream cheese, sour cream, ranch dressing, chicken, but don't have it dipped in a breading. Dipping it in ranch all day, eating cheese all day. You can eat all you want. Your body's still going to break down the carbs and get rid of them. And then guess what? After 14 days, you won't even want carbs. The addiction's gone. Just telling you.
You know, I don't know. You guys know what I mean?
Just trying to help.
How am I the real foodie? I'm a hologram foodie. He seemed to care more about you being healthy in the beginning, not.
Yeah, you did. Salat seemed a lot more concerned about you being healthy in the beginning.
The thing is like nobody hears our private conversations. Nobody hears what we say.
You mean how you've manipulated him into believing that you have an addiction issue and you're working on it and just leave me alone. Yeah, I love sugar-free Jell-O. And I get the canned whipped cream because there's no sugar. There's no carbs. Let's just say there's no carbs. So, yeah, he's turned into Pete's. Right? In my opinion. Because Pete's, I mean, he didn't, I don't know. Pete's still like, I don't know. Talks about her smelling and stuff and blah, blah, blah.
Stuff like that, you know? Megan, can you please do more videos showing Kuwait? Yeah, of course. Go on our Cup, Stella, and Chantel channel.
No, I'm good.
Hi, Yasmin.
Yeah, there's so much you can have. Like every morning I made myself sausage and eggs and cheese scramble. There's so much you can have if you just cut out the carbs. It's crazy awesome. It's brutal. The first 4 days are brutal. But after that, Your body rids itself. It's amazing. It's like, it's a detox.
I hope you roast, babe. Cutie deserves a broken AC.
Oh, good for you, Kay. Good for you. She's getting her first haircut since chemo.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. Everyone, what's your message to Bree? She's reading this.
She just don't have the discipline, Faye, to do keto. She can make keto-friendly bread with almond flour. You can make bagels with almond flour. I mean, they're a little spongy, but I made them on a video. Yeah, there's a lot you can do with keto. If you can't do calorie counting, then, do keto, but that's too disciplined. I don't think she can do it. She was with a nutritionist. She knows what she needs to do. She just don't want to. It's how she deals with her emotions. Now it looks like the shisha's coming into play.
Stop copying me. No, I'm kidding. If you guys want to copy me, I don't give a crap, but you said in your mukbangs that your meal would also be unhealthy for a skinny person. Most wouldn't eat 4 Taco Bell meals. Okay, I had 1 Taco Bell meal.
For 4?
2 sides.
Was that a Taco Bell meal? And were those sides, or were those 4 times the sides thrown? Listen, they sell this huge family meal, right? Oh, stop. I'm not going to be gaslit today. It's freaking Wacky Wednesday. Stop it.
Stan, member for 5 months. Stan.
Oh, jeez. Yay, Stan. The dollar tier with no perks.
That would be a nice gift for the world.
What?
It's 9:42. It's like really late over there, huh? Like where I'm from. Have you ever microdosed on magic? I think I tried it once, yeah.
See all the drugs she's tried? That tells you all you need to know. She's always trying to live in a different reality.
So is judging others.
Did you? No, never mind.
Actually, you don't know what I'm eating for the rest of the day, so you technically can't say
Don't care.
I'm overeating.
Eat it all. Eat 10,000 calories a day. Don't care.
We know he's not there. Well, you're
Exactly. Salah's not there.
right. Maybe he's snuck out and he's with his second wife.
Possibly, or his first wife.
Bullies
Bambi.
chat to manifest not heard being sentenced to jail. Hi, Rodri. Do I remember you? Sure. What's your favorite word I've learned there? Behibek means I love you. The words we use the most are like,
Yalla. Inshallah.
yeah, Behibek. I love you, Hayati, my life.
Yeah, I mean, he could. He could have a wife and a kid. We've seen kids' feet in the room before. I just assumed it's Murad. But, I mean, he could. He could have a wife and a kid. And she's trying to get, them to Canada. I don't know. For money. Who knows? We can't wait for the soap opera to end. Because she would show a civil ID. She's shown her passport before. He's shown his civil ID on a live stream. He shows you what a civil ID looks like. So, yeah, I mean, why not now?
I don't know.
And you can get married. You can get a residency with a civil ID. So all these things would come to fruition if we seen a civil ID. I know, I just think he lives with his dad, too.
Hi, Shar. Purple Mermaid. He didn't film himself doing it. Somebody was filming him.
Doing what? I don't understand why he filmed himself beating Dee Dee. They didn't. They were putting on a show for a bunch of BDSM weirdos. And that whole Sam's Bar Lounge channel, I believe, belonged to her. And she edited it so that she could, sell her story.
While he was leeching off of Dee Dee.
Oh, But he was leeching off of you, too, and you allowed it.
And abusing her. He was streaming with other women.
Yeah, because they were in a group, BDSM. BDSM. Bondage, domination, sadistic, masochistic. It's a thing. And they do this weird, okay, so if Nader and Dee Dee was out of the frame, Nader was in the frame, right? And then, and you could only hear Dee Dee, and you could hear sounds. Nobody actually filmed, or it would have been a problem, right? So the people whose voices you knew there were other people watching, they didn't even call the police. So there's that. And the look on your face tells me you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, and you were still going and seeing him. So anyway, they're watching and they're telling him what to do. It's like this fetish, just like the furries are. They were telling him what to do. And then he'd pretend like he'd go do it. Even Dee Dee told the investigators that. So I don't know why you don't take Dee Dee's word for it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Stan?
And they do that eyes wide shut thing, right? Everybody wears a mask, and then they do this weird shit. They're fetishes. They're groups.
I saw you. You were in someone's chat and you were saying mesquine, and I died laughing. Mesquine is also a really nice word.
Okay. Whatever.
No members only mode yet.
You saw blood, Nadine, really? You saw real blood? Man, I must have missed that.
I think it was Pretty Genius. Weren't you talking to him?
Yeah, Pretty Genius was there. Probably gave you all the videos so you could edit them. Yeah. Revenge. Nothing like a woman scorn. It was an act, I know. She even told the investigators. So I'm going to tend to believe Dee Dee. Yeah, and Chantal even called him Dom. She was a part of it until she couldn't be the monogamous. He likes many partners. It was all over Nader's hand? What? Yeah, the blood was from the raw chicken, right? I didn't see any either, Christy.
Whoever filmed is genius.
But I'm glad they came in to verify Chantal's story and not Dee Dee's.
But people seem to forget those videos, which is really sad.
No, we haven't forgot them. They just disappeared. They just disappeared as fast as they showed up.
Yeah, Purple Mermaid, like, for sure. Yeah, I could say when you're in an abusive relationship, you are afraid and it's hard to leave. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, okay, Nadine. Okay, Nadine. We didn't see any of that. Nobody in the chat saw it, just you.
Especially if you live with the person, you know. It was easier for me. You know, I somehow had a guardian angel who was like, never let him back at your house. So I had my own place. I had the villa.
Yeah, and you kept going back. Even when he moved away from you with Dee Dee, right? You still drove to Montreal. Who does that? I mean, right?
You know? Yeah, dear.
Yeah, that isn't from Sam's Bar Lounge, right? Right? Her boxer break on her hand, right? Supposedly she fell on ice. I think she punched a wall, pissed off, something. That's what a boxer's fracture looks like when you actually punch something. So they might have had it out. She punched a wall. She punched something. Who knows? The door. Who knows? We don't live in their house. And with any luck, he'll be leaving for Egypt.
Airdrop, yeah.
She likes it the most, though.
I think it was about, oh yeah, it was about Gorlick, yeah. You look like Grimace. So, whatever. Grimace
So you say he looks like a leprechaun.
is cute.
Obviously, it bothered you.
Actually, that really, the super put in position or whatever made me laugh. Made me laugh. Hi, Fernanda. Did I cure my asthma? No, but the shisha doesn't hurt my asthma, Ali, as much.
Watch a video. It doesn't even exist anymore. I don't want to have this debate with you, Nadine. Good for you. Then why don't you ask Chantal why she kept driving back? She kept driving back. She had her own car, her own home. Why'd she keep driving back? Why didn't Dee Dee tell the investigator, get him out of my house? She could have had him locked up. She must enjoy it. Unfortunately, there are people that enjoy that kind of sickness.
You know? Hi, little Dolly.
And why couldn't we hear the voices of the other people that were watching? Why were they muted down? They were muffled. Why were they muffled? I mean, if we're going to expose it all, why didn't we expose it all? Really? Why was it edited? Why were their voices muted? We could hear them. They were telling them what to do, right? Why was it all choppy? Sorry, I have to see things in my entirety, or it's called brainwashing.
Missy Moon keeps talking about you. Yeah, like, and then like has the nerve to be like, you were the bad friend. Really? Just like Shannon, did I
Oh, geez. Wash, rinse, repeat.
did I make hate channels and hate videos contradicting everything I said for years about you after, just because I was butthurt and just to be popular? No. So no, sorry, not equal at all.
Well, like you said about your relationship, we don't know all the things that occurred between you and your friends. Just what you tell us.
So, you know, I think those people get mad that I just cut them out of my life just like that.
Yeah, that was the problem I had too. It was edited, you couldn't hear the voices, and why weren't the police called? Yeah. Why are we filming it? Why are people watching? Right? Doing nothing. Yeah. And Dee Dee was playing those games with others before Nader. Her ex, to be exact. She likes doms. She likes multiple partners too. So there's that. And apparently, she likes to engage in whatever substances that Nader engages in. So, what are you going to do about it?
Without them having to,
People are saying it was a hickey. Whatever.
listening to what they have to say after, but
BDSM include a lot of bruises, by the way. Thank you. Leave it alone. We weren't there. We have no idea.
whenever you lose the trust like that in a friendship, what's the point to me, you know? Like,
There is no point. If somebody is manipulating a friendship, it's time to walk away. It's toxic. Especially if that person's going to air all your dirty laundry in front of millions of people on a public platform. Yeah, that friendship's over.
life's too short to be around crappy people.
Exactly.
Can you admit when you're going back to Canada? I don't know. Probably not for a while, honestly.
At least 3 weeks.
I do miss my family.
It's a kink, Jamie Carpenter. I would never get a hickey at 40. It's a kink. Remember all the bruises she had on her breasts and chest and said it was love marks. So there was that. You have to say that BDSM does not include bruises? Well, I guess you make your own rules, honestly. They all have their own. It's rough, so how could you not get a bruise? Especially if you're on like blood thinners or something like that. I would assume you would get bruises. Anything rough. You know what I mean?
But I might visit them here like once in a while, but you know, it's like 100 cigarettes.
Yeah, and Chantal's arms were bruised, and she said it was love marks. Rough, you know what. So we believe her or don't believe her, I don't even know. You know what? You can easily escape and walk away.
I enjoy it, Ali. I enjoy.
Oh, she loved those bruises. She giggled about them and wore tank tops. I should say sports bras. Yeah, the rules are entirely situational. Absolutely.
You know, I saw a video of somebody who was like 90 yesterday. I don't want to be 90. I don't want to be 90.
Well, then don't worry about it. Keep eating. You'd be lucky you'd be 50. Look what happened to Life by Jen. Do you see her age? Did you see her age? How many years are she behind her? 5? Continue on.
You can hold your head up knowing your content is your life and not hateful. Yeah, exactly. And I'm not being hateful when I make these comments, you know, I'm not.
Me either. Just putting out a fact, Barry, or something. Look, doing some research, or debunking.
It's just,
Yeah, I think Jen was only 44, right? She was young. How old was Life by Jen? Does anybody know? Anybody? 43? Perhaps? Oh. Oh. Oh, you think she was 46? Okay. 7 years.
my opinion on certain things, you know? And
Just like we all have opinions when we react.
I don't know. That's just my feelings on things, you know? So, but yeah, I never come for people, you know, like,
You're so funny. Oh. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. That's cute.
unless I've defended myself.
Really? What about Dee Dee's mom? What about Dee Dee's mom? Why are your eyes so half-mast? Girl, maybe you need to go back to bed. I think you got up too early. 10 a.m.
Some things I've said have been pretty horrible, and I regret
Oh, yes, they have.
those things for sure.
Oh, you've regretted them for sure. Okay, well then, it's all done then. But
Do you know that Islam says only eat meat once a week? No. People
have I what? Haven't you seen you? Oh, haven't seen you since. Oh, there you go.
eat meat here every day. My abusers are attractive. Dragknot, did I file my taxes? Yeah, but why are my taxes anyone's business? Can I ask this?
Because you put them out there and people were like, did you file your 2022 taxes while you were in Kuwait?
I'm delusional, a little bit.
Mm.
Helps you get through life.
No, I don't.
The harsh reality of everything all the time sucks, you know?
But it's life. Is that what this is all about? Is dealing with reality? At almost 40, you think you'd have that shit figured out.
I didn't hear if you addressed it earlier stream. What's the plan or situation with Sam?
What is the situation with Sam?
I don't know.
Thought you weren't going to talk about the cats anymore, but here we are.
He's with another person right now, a very nice person who is becoming very attached to him. Like she's a foster, but she really loves Sam because
Fosters don't become attached. But if they do, they still want them out of their house because that's the whole... Can you imagine getting attached to every animal that you foster? Oh my gosh.
like really cuddly. Like I get videos of him
All cats are cuddly.
cuddling up. He's such a perfect cat. And I think it would be a bit selfish to try to drag him here. It's just so hard.
Oh, there you go then. Let's not talk about him anymore. Let him live his best life.
And
Yeah, if she doesn't pay her taxes, they'll revoke her passport, especially when you owe taxes. So I'm going to assume her accountant got them done.
if it's meant to be.
She might have even got them done when she was back home. You remember she had appointments and she had to deal with all that. I'm pretty sure that her 2022 taxes got done while she was home in February or January, whatever it was.
Hey, orange is the way. Rodri, I've only ever tried lemon mint, so I think that one for now. You're eating cotton candy? And so many people are mean.
They don't revoke passports if you're in another country evading taxes? Really? Wow, go Canada.
So, yeah, I miss my cats, but I think my decision with Sam in the beginning probably was the best one. Instead of dragging him here, I don't know.
I thought you were going to get him to Kuwait no matter what until you found out it was $5,000. Now all of a sudden, my first choice was the best.
You know. Oh yeah, I know I talked about my taxes before. Carolyn, nobody in my family has ever lived to be 90. I don't know if it will ever happen for sure, even if I started eating kale every day.
Yeah, but you also said that your family has a history of addiction, food addiction. Even your biological father supposedly is an alcoholic and food addict. So if you were plagued with that gene, then you'd have to work double time to live till you're older.
Will you take him back with you when you leave back to Canada? I don't know. I'll have to see, Stan. Do you like dogs? Yeah, but I can't have a dog. There's no way. The frequent bong sound?
You like kale, huh? Now, I like spinach, but I don't like kale. I've tried kale a few times. I don't care what you say. When it comes to chewing on it, it sticks to your teeth. It's just a texture I don't like. Now, I would be willing to blend it up in a smoothie, but when it comes to actually eating it, yeah, like I like raw spinach. I don't really like cooked spinach unless it's in something like an omelet. But yeah, no, kale, when it comes to chewing it, it sticks to my teeth. But I don't mind it in things.
I wish I had some cold water.
Kale makes your pee stinky. Yeah, I can believe that. I love spinach, yes. If you ask me, if she's on a tourist visa, it'll expire May 26th.
I don't know. I guess he's doing okay, Trash Pandy. He's working and has his own place.
Who? How is Pete? He's got his own place. No thanks to you. His mama got him an attic room with a jacuzzi in it, a hot tub, a jet bathtub. No thanks to you. Said you would never, ever not help Pete get into his own apartment. He's doing great. He's got a job. I am glad that he's glowing up but I'm still a little concerned that he's interested in a 2-bedroom apartment somewhere between Cornwall and Toronto. That kind of smells like you're up to something. Why does he need a 2-bedroom? He don't. I just feel like something's about to pop and I'm waiting for it. I'm so excited.
I can talk about
Yes,
cats
Jamie, definitely doing better than her.
if I want. I mean, just because people think I'm not a good pet owner, like, have I made mistakes? Yeah, sure, but it doesn't mean I didn't love my cats for years and years and years.
Yeah, but emotional love is, that's a need. When you take care of a pet, it's about their health, just like a child. You can hug and squeeze and love your child every time you feel sad, but it does that, and then not take them to the doctors, and that's how bad things happen, and that's part of love. Love is a triangle. It's not just your needs being met. You have to meet their needs too. We've been over this, and unfortunately, you don't understand that. So there's that.
And take care of them for years. So
They have to go to the vet all the time. And you made the money, so there was no excuse. And people would have paid if you didn't.
just because what people say about me doesn't mean
No, it's the facts.
they're right. And if that
Like I
makes
said, it's just the color of the sky in her world. Let her have it.
me female, you can have more rights. It's not like I'm not allowed to talk to him. Like it's
So what is it? You can talk to Pete or not? You can talk to Pete when you need him. Can you take Sam? Sam's at foster care. Or, I'm coming home. We need an apartment together. I gotta get away from this. I can't do this, Pete. I don't know what's happening, but I'm waiting for it. Pete's talking about 2-bedroom apartments and living near Toronto. What's going on?
I mean, we do here and there, like little things, but not, he's got his own life now, and I have my own life now.
But he was your best friend for 17 years. How can you just dispose of people? How do you dispose of people? I mean, does she not really have a bond with people? By the way, have you been watching the Letitia Stouch case? They bring on the psychiatrist, right? I got a master's degree and a PhD. That don't mean shit. If you can't answer questions, you're just walking around like a bag of hot air. Because I'm going to be honest with you, the defense brought this psychiatrist on. By the way, she's in a documentary. She gets paid to talk everywhere. Yeah, thank you, not Sunshine Country Chickens. Little on the cuckoo side. And I can't wait. Today's the day, right? I can't wait for the recap. I can't do it live. I have to watch it, or I have to listen to it when it's done. Oh my God, my favorite sport. I'm going to go shopping while I listen to it. But anyway, not to get off too much track, but the prosecutor is going to ask her. Now, the defense is already setting up. We know she's nuts, but this is all we got. Right? You know what I mean? I can feel it. The defense, they're not even helping. They're not helping Letitia. Anyway, she says that she had a traumatic brain injury from getting hit in the head with a softball. Now listen, I played softball. My friend got hit right between the eyes. That thing got so big it looked like an awning, okay? She didn't suffer traumatic brain injury. I had another friend, got hit in the jaw with a softball, right? Straight from a bat, right? Broke her jaw. She had to have her mouth wired shut for 8 weeks. Lost a lot of weight. Win-win. Anyway, so this defense attorney brings her on, and he's like, when the prosecutor asked, ma'am, do you even understand the definition of insanity based on Colorado? She couldn't even answer it. Now, wouldn't that be something you studied if you're about to go and try to prove as a psychiatrist that this woman was insane at the moment that she literally destroyed that 11-year-old boy's life? You know what I'm saying? Of course she pretends to be crazy. She's more like a Bundy. She's more like oh my God, this is crazy. Not crazy in the sense that she wants to be insane. But that woman cleaned up the whole scene, right? She drove 3,000 miles to get rid of him. I'm sorry. How long did the insanity last? How long did her insanity? Is there a bubble of time where you snap out of it, and then you got to clean? You don't call the police and go, I don't know what just happened, but I blacked out, and I got a problem over here. No. We cleaned the scene, packed the kid up. Oh, that makes me sick. You know what? That lady, I'm telling you, there's no way. She don't even know the definition of insanity based on Colorado law. See, when somebody conceals a crime, they know it's wrong. Yeah, she was jealous because that little kid was a mama's boy. And we already know Letitia already tried to ruin her husband's career in Alaska by accusing innocent people of horrific things just so they would leave Alaska. He went there because he's a soldier, and she only showed up to screw everything up for him. Everything she did, in my opinion, was premeditated. End of.
I mean, I still like you. They exaggerate freaking everything. Yeah, it's how they make money. Why did you try and imitate Breezy's voice in your ASMR? I didn't. I don't think about these people.
Really? Because you just did a whole thing on garlic bread. See, I don't understand how you can live your whole life just being a victim. That is crazy. But I have met people like that, so there's that, in my opinion.
Is Kuwait legal? Kuwait. A clear ball for Howie? Maybe. No way, Lila. I'm not going to Thailand in the summer. Oh gosh, I think that
You don't want to go there. Those girls are out there. Sexy time, and they're all skinny, right? Don't go to Thailand. Yeah, press X to doubt, right, Mama Mayhem? Don't go to Thailand. That's not, you won't like it. No. No.
That's a bad idea.
It's a bad idea. Yep.
Maybe in like, see here, it's like, to me, they say they have a winter here. I don't feel it. Honestly, the winter here feels like.
Everybody knows that Kuwait is the entrance to the gates of hell when it comes to heat all year round. You should have done your research when you were picking a man. Should have picked a man in Alaska.
late
Or Iceland.
spring in Canada. I only talk to Beats when I want to use him. Not true.
Who said that? That you only talk to Pete when you want to use him? Oh, lychee dreams.
Can you do a 25K mukbang? No. Who can eat 25 calories in one sitting? Maybe Matt Stoney? No.
I didn't say 25 calories. They said 25,000 calories.
No.
I think she could pull off 5.
What I eat is
The Taco Bell was 3,300. I think she could pull off 5.
till I eat till I'm full, and I have I usually don't eat that. Like when I do my mukbang, it's like my first meal, so I'm like really hungry.
Really? Huh. So it's morning? Because I've seen you eat 5, 6 falafels the first thing in the morning with a coffee or a sugary smoothie. That's your first meal of the day, Taco Bell was? You're eating that in the morning?
By the time I get ready, set up everything, wait for the food to get here. So usually a few hours after I get up. Yeah. Oh, really, Lauren? It's so tropical there.
I know, remember when she was in Canada, in the villa, and she would order food, and she would eat that, and an hour later, she would order more food, right? Remember, she did that one night on a live stream. She was live for like 6 hours, and I think she ordered DoorDash like 3 or 4 times. One of the orders was just from a gas station for junk food. Nobody's fat in Iceland? Well, there you go. I was just thinking of cold temps where people need body fat.
Yeah, I don't have a favorite reaction channel, I guess. I don't know even who was all out there anymore.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that was funny.
Hi, Melissa.
Yeah, she hit 4 drive-thrus in an hour one day. She wanted everything. She wanted Burger King Nashies. She wanted KFC gravy and chicken strips and mashed potatoes. She wanted Dairy Queen. Yeah, it was 4. She just like she was in a parade. 5 times that night because you're an ex-beezer. I believe you.
The last time I spoke with him was to take Sam. I offered for him to I asked him if he wanted Sam because I know he missed Sam.
He already said he couldn't have Sam, and he didn't want to take Sam, or he would have.
And
Before you gave him away, he would have.
lived with him for a long time. So that's
Yeah.
the logic there.
Wow. Pete. You know what, Pete?
My toy's divorced.
If you ever fall, that's called keeping somebody on a string. Testing them out to see what they're still willing to do for you, right? Right? I've seen that in life. You don't hear from them for a while. They let the waters die, especially if you're mad and hurt, right? They wait for you to get over it. Then they'll contact you again and just kind of test the waters. Yeah, people have done that to me. And guess what? They never got a response. One and done. One and done.
Yeah, Shannon. I like it like in the low 20s. Address T and Sass publishing Lil Wayne style rap songs. That woman.
Leave T and Sass alone. But you don't watch her, right? Okay.
I do a road trip, but we're rethinking things. There is a kind of a reason, but I'll let you guys know eventually.
Because the car's not big enough? The seat's not big enough? You got to go buy a bigger vehicle to do a road trip? I would think so. How the hell are you going to travel in the seat of a Honda Accord? And maybe the car's not reliable anyway because it's old. But how are you going to do a road trip in that? You're going to have to rent something like an RV. Do they rent RVs in the Middle East? Boy, that'd be fun.
In a couple days. You did show us all your sock accounts on accident a while back. On YouTube?
Yes.
I don't have really sock accounts on YouTube. I think I have like one.
Okay.
How happy are you? 1 to 10 right now? Okay, happiness is fleeting. Like, happiness is not a constant. Is everyone constantly happy all the time?
Yes, ma'am. Because if I'm not, I change it. If I'm not happy, I change my situation. So yeah, I'm at peace all the time. My emotions are not all over the place. Because if I didn't like something about my life, I would change it.
No. But
Pronto.
pretty happy, I'd say. Maybe like right now a 10.
Because that shisha, huh? That shisha making it a 10. I've noticed a change in you since you started the shisha. Good for you. Good for you. Who needs medication, right?
I woke up really hyper today.
It shows. Your eyes look like you're ready to go to sleep.
Don't be mean to Vegas.
Who is this Vegas doll that everybody talks about? I have no idea. I'm trying to read, but I don't see anybody. Somebody's saying, Vegas doll, hi, how are you? So what's the problem?
How dare you? A reason for not flying. Ooh, what can it be? Are you adopting soon?
I don't even know who she is, Frosty the Hone Man, but I hear her name all over the place. Heard Chantel took a stock photo and then tried to copy Vegas doll's name by being a halal doll. I don't know. That's all I heard.
No.
Oh, Vegas used to be a Beezer. Okay. Makes sense.
I sit on the floor, so I'm at height with my table. Hi, little Dolly. How are you, Habibti? Thank you for always being positive in my comments.
She's going to let us know in a couple days why they can't travel. Yeah, we'll see if that comes to fruition. Because seriously, I'm going to do a apartment tour. That took 2.5 months.
I'm just letting people comment on my videos now, honestly.
Because you need the interaction and the money.
Main reason is because I feel like saying what I want without restriction. So I feel like I have to expect people to have responses without.
Well, yeah, you've known that for years. Your whole channel, you had open chat and open comments. You just why did you shut them down? When you were doing things that, you didn't want anybody to call out? I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. I don't even know why you tanked your own channel. I have no idea. Makes no
being
sense.
Filtered, Are you afraid of the summer heat? Yeah. The pregnancy comments are rude. Yeah. You don't seem to get the views like you did in Canada. It's a different audience, It's a different life, different audience, so. Angelique, oh my gosh, long time no see. Hey, baby, this is my wicked angel. I remember you. Congrats on your...
Yeah, she's at 93,000 subs. Views are dropping, subs are going up. Do the math.
I'm hungry. What time is it? 11. It's lunchtime. I can order food. Why do I always clear my throat?
You think, Bella Sky? You think?
Teardrop. Yeah, what else is new? You're Kuwaiti? Oh, cool. Hello. What did you read today in the Quran? Nothing yet.
When do we hear the door open? Hold on. Mr. laying in bed, asleep, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, laying in bed asleep. When does the door open? Okay, here we go.
There's been a back and forth, so how is one person going to sue the
Oh, this one she was getting a little uptight.
other person? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's stupid in my opinion.
What was that about? God, it's probably the same stuff.
Like, and I can't even really comment much on it because I feel like I don't have a place to comment on it. I don't know what it's like, and so I definitely sympathize with her on that. Regardless of our indifferences, I want to like grow as a person and understand people, try to understand people where they're coming from. You know what I mean?
You mean you've never put yourself in someone else's shoes? Oh my God. Well, no better. Look, better late than sorry. Okay. I don't know what she's talking about though.
Somebody's feelings because I don't feel good at.
Okay, when you hurt somebody's feelings, well, you don't apologize, so that's a problem. Because you don't really feel it.
So I was using that as an example of like, you know, I've already apologized. Did I?
If somebody's telling you already apologized, you don't need to apologize again. Somebody goes, why you keep bringing it up?
I took it on. I meant it as a play on gold. Yeah, it rhymed.
Oh, the Charlie Cole comment. I don't think you should even speak of that. No. No, 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 no.
To me, Cole
Could be Brooklyn to Brixton.
is like a, you know, less than gold, you know? So that's what I meant by that.
Yeah, but there were so many other things that were said beyond that.
But I could see why people would definitely think that was like a microaggression for sure.
So he's laying in the bed, and he's just typing shit out, laying in the bed. Okay, sure.
So that I apologize for. Obviously, I mean, I want to own if I hurt somebody's feelings because I don't feel good at the end of the day hurting people's feelings, like whatsoever, you know?
You hurt my feelings. No, not really. Gosh, open those eyes. You're making me tired.
And at the same time feel sad for these kid mentality trolls. Yeah, babe. I mean, we're just trying to ignore it.
He's calling people kid mentality trolls. Okay, don't apologize again then. Yeah, move along. Kid mentality trolls.
I just brush people off because it's hard to accept, like, I don't know, because I feel like I'm not how people perceive me. Like, I don't feel like I mean these things, like, in the way that people see it, you know?
What? Like, so, what? So when you do something on your channel intentionally, playing pumped up kicks with finger guns, and the song is actually about a school, you know what, pew pew. Right after an incident, we were supposed to perceive that as sympathy, empathy, and horrified when you were laughing at the United States for a horrific... Wow, we are morons then.
Hi, Colleen Beezer. Evil Dead was really, really, really good, yes.
Oh, I'm sure, in a hijab, Evil Dead. Nah, I wouldn't even take the chance.
And I was like, you're a criminal, you know? But again, I didn't relate it to her in any way, like any stereotype way, like...
Oh, still gonna talk about it. Okay.
No. Hi, Kathleen. I fully felt for her. Like, I seen her, like, talking, like, you know, saying, like, talking about her plight as being a Black person and a Black woman and in society. And I actually, like, really sympathized with her on that.
You sympathize with a woman being a Black woman in society? Wait a minute, what? How was that meant to be said? How was that meant? We're all equals. We have all the same opportunities as each other. Go to college, Do whatever the hell you want. Why would you sympathize? Whoa. Okay, whatever.
Like,
I misconstrued whatever this meant.
and I can't even really
They're all going, stop.
comment much on it because I feel like
You should not comment on any of it. White people do not have the right to decide what is racist. End of. If somebody tells you something's racist and they are of another nationality, that what you did was racist, believe them. White people don't have that entitlement to decide what's racist. Oh, that's my biggest pet peeve.
I don't have a place to comment on it. I don't know what it's like, and
Oh, but you said you are in a minority, right? So I don't you know what it's like to be a victim of circumstances? Didn't we just fat phobia, fat shame? People look at you, so you don't know what it feels like. Okay. So confusing.
I definitely sympathize with her on that. Regardless of our indifferences, I want to like grow as a person and understand people, try to understand people where they're coming from, you know.
But you don't understand people where they're coming from. You don't. You don't even understand reaction channels. Just because you're not one and you suck at it, I'm sorry. And you don't even like skinny women. You don't like beautiful women. You don't admire a beautiful woman. Because, man, I look at a beautiful woman who literally cares about themselves and their body and I am just inspired. I mean, this makes no sense to me. I mean, it makes absolutely no sense to me. This is literally word salad, word Olympics. This is just blah, 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 with absolutely no intent. It's just words.
What I mean? Be careful, Chantal. That's the thing. Like, we can't even talk about these cultural differences. We can't.
Why? Why didn't you go up on panel with Charlie Gold? Why didn't she tell you from her perspective and you agree and never, ever speak of it again with a sincere, humble, oh my gosh, I see exactly what you're saying. But no, we did an apology video with a background. Oh, wow. Sorry. Actions are the words, not the words.
Can't talk about anything without, in a mature way, without people thinking they're being attacked. I'm not attacking anybody. I'm not trying to be racist.
You have pulled, you just literally, you have made fun of Jews. I can't.
You know what I mean?
You ain't sucking me in. Nope.
I'm trying to talk about it from my perspective.
Entitled white person perspective. Got it.
I truly think they know you're not racist, but they're just waiting for you to say something they can twist around.
Is that what you truly believe? What Beezer said that? Oh, sweet vintage Zoe. Yeah, she definitely will always make Chantal feel good.
There is that for sure too, sweet
Another young white entitled.
vintage. Absolutely. People always twist what I say, you know.
They do. They twist it. Okay. You know, what's funny is when somebody thinks that, it's kind of like when you waiting at a concert, right? For that idol, your idol to come on stage. That's what some of these Beezers have done to her. She thinks she's profound. She thinks that when she comes on and everything she says is profound, and these people are waiting to absorb this intelligence. But the sad part is, it hurts people because it's not profound. It's not. And what a difference an influencer could make in people's lives if they just picked one subject and researched it and understood what they were talking about. But no, she really thinks when she hits the live button, these people have been waiting all day to hear her wisdom. Did that sound pretty profound? We see plenty of YouTubers like this. And chances are that half the people that are in there are doing worse than her, or they just want to be the most read in the chat. That's simple. Oh, exactly. Because they always agree with her. That's how simple this YouTube thing is. So we're never looking for profound statements. We're never looking for any type of education. We're looking for the end of this soap opera. How will this play out? It's definitely going to be a lot of need for views and grabs and triggering people and getting people all riled up and talking about you so you feel important again. Not going to happen. Those days are done. Now we're just waiting for the content. And so far, we have been dragging our knuckles, trying to get through this. But I think we're almost to the end zone, people. Has there been an update on Nader? Oh, that's right, June 28th. I think he's going to take a plea deal and he's going to leave for Egypt because he's probably going to get deported anyway. And that will, even if he got sent back to jail in Canada because he was found guilty, he will be deported after jail. So why spend the money on him? They probably are going to offer him a plea deal to leave the country. And I probably think he's going to take it because he's going to get deported anyway if he's found guilty. And if the Crown is going to lay down some more charges on him, then that means they know exactly what's going on and he's in big trouble, if you ask me, in my opinion. I'm not going to listen to it out of Nader's mouth because he'd just lie his way through all of it. But he did say, I'm leaving. I'm going back to Egypt. That's exactly what he said. I played it. You can go find it. Go watch all my live streams till you find it. Actually, it was like 2 days ago.
But Lychee, why can't we talk about serious topics? Like, why is it such a bad thing, you know?
She's the one hosting the sleepover. You are right, UK Frostbite. You know the one. She makes the rules. The sleepover's at her house. And then they all come in. The Beezers are going to stay the night. No, he's off probation from that, Holly. But it will be a second crime in Canada, which would probably be more sentencing. And if you come over there, even as a refugee status, as a resident, I don't care. Then the way Canada works is if you spend 24 months for a violent crime, you will be deported. So he's already done 23 months in a day, 24 months minus a day. So this will be a second one. I don't think Dee Dee would go. She's got a mom here. She ain't chasing him around the world. She probably wants him out of her damn house. She can get all the holes in the wall fixed and shit. Whatever. Maybe she can go to rehab and, reevaluate her life. I don't know. Don't care. But anyway, yeah, Chantel's the girl that hosts the sleepover. So the whole itinerary and the food is going to be all her choosing. That's what I see when she does these live streams. Right? With her Beezers usually. But she is in a mood where she wants to be poked at a little bit because she's kind of bored and unchallenged, I would assume. Mentally unchallenged. So she kind of likes the open forum when she really wants to hear about herself. She might be in her feelings right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, maybe Chantel will go to Egypt. She finally wins in the end, right? She'll be out there on a ladder getting on a camel. And Nader will be behind her with his arms around her. And then they ride off into the Egypt sunset. And then we finally get seen, and seen. She finally won in the end. I don't know. I'm waiting for all of it.
You just don't go about it correctly. Maybe. Can Salah bring Howie on screen?
Well, maybe when Salah gets there, he will. Because he quit chatting. So that means he's about to roll up.
The more you talk,
and probably bring you some food.
The more worse it will seem.
Yeah, the more you talk, the worse it will seem. Don't ever bring that subject up again. Please. Even though they keep baiting you. Because they're trying to make an ass out of you. Just trying to help.
Please switch to vaping. I tried vaping, but I don't like it.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to, I don't know, mix your lemon mint tobacco, right? It's kind of hard on a vape. A vape, it's just a little syrup. So, yeah, we'd rather be able to, you know, scoop out what we want and put it in our vapes. Yes, he does, Nana Spike Tea.
Any comments
You'll hear the door. Like that. But remember, he's just in the bedroom.
about the DC media and Hussey trial? I don't even know what's going on with that.
And look at the chat. Trying to bait her.
I watched some of DC media's
Oh, so you didn't know anything about it? Now we do.
streams.
She's one of those kinds, if she don't know something about something, she'll pretend like she does because she wants to be part of the, you know, the cool gang.
In regards to the whole, like...
You know, she spends her whole time researching all of this and watching it all, right? See, he's almost home. Megan, you want to see Howie? He's almost home.
Hussey
Almost.
trial thing, I find it just stupid, honestly, because, like, I feel like they both, like...
It's as stupid as when you got off the plane in Montreal, you were going straight to the police department to file charges on FFG and Nodder. But you never did. You screamed about it and watch me, and you never did. So there's that. Everybody listen. You'll hear the door open. You'll see her look at the door.
There's been a back and forth, so how is one person going to sue the other person?
Does he have the hamster? No, I believe the hamster is right there in the living room. I don't believe the hamster's in the bedroom. Let's see how much time it takes from the time you hear the door open to the hamster appearing in front of her.
You know, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's stupid, in my opinion. I don't know. I think they've both done equally. I don't know. I don't know enough about it, honestly, to even...
Then do not speak on it. Just like racism. Don't speak on it.
say, but... I'm not in the trial watching, what?
She tried to clear her throat when the key hit the door. If you didn't catch that.
Oh, I don't know. Hi, Sarah.
Hear the sounds outside the door?
Well, you talked about suing FFG. No, we
Could
haven't
be taking his shoes off.
been back and forth. That's the thing. I never... Do I have a channel completely defaming her? Where do I have videos defaming her every day?
Who, FFG? I've never defamed you. And you chose me, a smaller channel, to strike for a week vacation, but not a bigger channel. Because you love the attention that FFG gives you. So if she's not live and you are, her audience will come over to you. Where there's no benefit with me. There's no benefit with me. But when my channel grows,
Day, talking about her every day, bullying her every day,
I don't bully you.
like stealing her cat, and
So why didn't you put her on vacation for a week? Shut her up. Gotta ask yourself that.
using it as content to further cause hate towards me.
Ooh, so bullying and what? Harassment? And yet, you have never, ever done anything about it. That's where we got a problem. You did Yaba.
Where do I have that? That's not the same at all.
So did you guys do all this together? You don't seem to have a problem with it.
Actually, like, if I was in Canada, I would have a very strong case against her.
Well, you were in Canada. You were going to get out straight off the plane and go file a police report on her, but you didn't. She needs the back and forth. Absolutely.
Absolutely, 100%.
And FFG makes the kind of money that would get her what she wants. See? She doesn't do anything unless she benefits from it, in my opinion. And shutting me up for a week made her happy. Made her feel good. Right? Going after a little channel. Yeah, she goes after... So does Nodder. Nodder goes after little channels, too.
Are you attending Natchard's trial? No. I hope he goes to jail, though.
No, he's probably going to Egypt. He's going to be deported. So that must have been neighbors in the hall, but you'll hear the door open.
Fast food can be affected for all types of people.
So here he is again speaking. Sarah, fast food can be affected for all types of people, fat and skinny. Very true. If you eat it, I don't know, 3-4 times a day. Not only will it make you sick, remember, Salah, go watch the documentary Super Size Me, where the guy ate McDonald's 3 times a day for 30 days. Go watch it. And then he quit. But at least he was smart enough. Oh, and look at Nikocado Avocado. He's actually lost 90 pounds. Because he made all the money he wanted to. Now he wants to be healthy. So yeah. But long term, it is very, very, very telling of what happens to your organs.
People fat and skinny. Yeah. And all of you people eat fast food. Give me a break.
Ma'am, any of us that ate fast food would be like once a month. And it would be like I said, 2 tacos at Taco Bell or a kid's cheeseburger at McDonald's, right? Honestly, nobody eats fast food like that unless it's a documentary.
Give me a break. Miss Nikki.
Well, she's always compared herself to everyone else. And if not, that's the way she is able to justify it. Everybody eats it. Or it wouldn't be here. Well, you shouldn't eat it. Maybe they're trying to make us all sick. Think about it.
Why can't you guys go to Canada for the summer since it would be easier to travel? It's not easy to just go to Canada, you know? But I like being here.
I wish we had more details why you liked being there. Besides, knowing you're in Canada near Nader or the tax people. I mean, I would really like to know, or at least see it in a vlog.
The shisha's trolling. No, I'm just trying to smoke shisha, you know?
Mm-hmm. Open your eyes. Open them wider. It's like a gummy bees, right? Uh-huh. Look at this. Where's your glasses, ma'am?
Celebrated after giving my cat away? No, I'm pretty sure.
You did. You went shopping. The vlog's out there.
I said many times it was not an easy decision. And I didn't give it to her.
She doesn't have BBJ. There it is. There's the door opening. That is the door. That is the door. Right by her face. Watch this. Here's her eyes.
It was not an easy decision.
Listen.
And I didn't give it to her.
There's the door.
Are you bringing Howie? Are you bringing Howie?
She's pretending like that's the hamster cage. She's acting like that sound was a hamster cage. That was a front door.
You're not blocked. Chantel's missing, like, wallet.
So, either Howie's right there on the other side of the curtain on the floor, not in the bedroom, or he went into the bedroom real quick, which we know is like 6 feet away for him, and brought him to the living room.
It's coming.
Oh, Howie's coming, so he's going to the bedroom.
Howie! Is he awake?
Yeah.
Oh.
He woke me up.
Oh, he woke you up. Did you have him in the car?
Thanks, babe.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hi, boy. Hi, boy. Guys.
He's a naughty boy.
Wait.
Because the door's right here.
Howie. Howie.
I know, can you imagine having to pretend? I don't know. This is weird.
Hi. Do you like your little den? Do you like your little den? You want to see his teeth?
Yeah, he woke you up, but you've been writing in the chat for over an hour. Yeah.
Oh, you're a good boy. Hey. Hey. He doesn't like us right now.
That cage is just filthy.
Does he bite? Cute little beezer.
Ah,
No, he doesn't bite. He lets me hold him, kiss him. I let him run around the house. Because I feel bad he doesn't have much room, I know, but...
I just don't feel like she lets him run around the house, because anybody ever had a hamster loose in their house? Everybody has that's owned one. And you never know where they ended up, and you find them, end of life in a vent or underneath the refrigerator. They got caught in something. I just don't feel like with that kitchen the way it is, and that sewer, the drain in the bathroom with the grates in it. You got the dryer. You could end up in the dryer vent. Everybody that's owned a hamster knows you don't let a hamster run around the house free willy-nilly. They end up in walls, right? Everybody knows that's ever owned a hamster, okay? So you get them those clear balls so they can run around and be safe, right? Now, a few of them have, slammed it into a wall, busted it open, and they still are never found, and they end up being deceased. Everybody knows that.
He likes his cage like his home. He has Howie! He has these little,
This is just unbelievable that this is their love child, a hamster. Yeah, they'll get stuck under stuff. Listen, anybody that has ever had a hamster free in their house, he don't just play and then go back to his cage. Let me back in, Mom. This is somebody who's never owned a hamster. Trust that. Once the hamster's loose, they don't want to be back in the cage. They will go drains, vents. They're rodents.
pieces of wood that he chews on.
Is that even good for a hamster? A stick? Or is that like a hamster wood? Is that a thing?
Ew, Howie breath.
Oh my God, you didn't smell it. Finally, some content.
Hi, big boy.
He's like right back at you.
Well, I put him in the room so I could smoke, but now I won't smoke.
I don't think he was in the room, to be honest with you. I don't. He was either in the kitchen, just behind the curtain.
This is the biggest cage that we found at Pet Zone, by the way.
Get an aquarium.
At the pet store.
Put an aquarium.
So, and we don't have a big place, so it's not like...
And you can go on Amazon, by the way. We already know you can get Amazon deliveries.
And just put a huge...
Especially at your business.
Aquarium or something. So, instead... Hi.
If it was a priority, he would be in one of those 2-story condos where he can live his best life.
So instead, I just let him run around the house.
No, you don't.
And sometimes I put, like, a piece of, like, his little mango chunks. I break them up and put them around the house so he can
That's good for cockroaches and sewer rats.
have them. And he stuffs them in his cheeks. Come here. He's awake now. Maybe. I'll wait for him to want to come out. Put tubes across the house? That would be a good, cute idea. Wonder if I could make some kind of tunneling system.
Wow.
You're going to get rats? No. The rats can't come in anymore.
Oh, okay.
Because we were on ground level, right? So that's why. Does Kuwait have Amazon? No, but you can order stuff from UAE.
What does ground level have
Yeah.
to do with anything? What do you mean the rats can't come in because you're on the ground level? Do rats fly now? Do rats fly? I thought the best way to get rats is because you're on the ground level. We already know that that place ain't sealed up like it probably should be. Of course he walked in the front door and got Howie. Yeah, he don't live there. And he brought her food.
I heard they're dangerous they disorient them, but I was thinking about it. Rahima. Yeah, we don't have plans.
I mean, it's lunch. It's now lunchtime there. And why wouldn't you have said he's at work and he's going to bring me lunch? Why wouldn't you say that? Why this? I don't get it, man. I just don't get it.
Now to go there, so we're making a home here,
Really?
and Zoe, right now the window's not open. Like the air is fresh because we have a lot of vents and we have central air, so it's always being like recycled.
Oh, I'm sure it goes right through a filter system out there in the desert. Bed bugs and rat infestation. Ah!
Squeaky from it's 4:30 in the morning. It's not good for their backs to be in a ball. Oh, okay. I knew there was like a bunch of reasoning, but I don't know. That's like there's varied opinions on everything, right? So
No, there's actual facts on things too. Right? It's not just whatever, you want to throw out there and see what sticks to a wall. I mean, there's actual facts to subjects. People have owned hamsters. And I'm telling you, their life expectancy is short as shit. But if they get out, chances are you'll be lucky if you see them again. Because they running. They're rodents.
anyway, I'm gonna go soon and eat.
Oh, did you get food delivered? So you can make your mukbang video.
Last time we talked, you wanted to have dreads and Rastafarian bees. These sock accounts you're talking about live stream. Yeah, I wanted to go to Jamaica. My aunt just came back from Jamaica. But
That would have been a much better plan.
married now, so my
If you and Auntie would have moved to Jamaica together for the whole winter, right? That would be it'd be like Laverne and Shirley, would it not? The two of you are about the same age mentally. But honestly, that would have been amazing content. In Jamaica. Huh. Man, am I wishing for that?
my priorities in life have changed.
Mm-hmm. We know.
And
Don't understand why.
yeah, Molly, I don't have to worry about leaving the country right now, so
Not until the 26th. Did you hear her say right now? She would have said never. Oh, I don't have to worry about leaving this country anymore. That's what she would have said. She said right now. Ha!
mashallah. Don't leave us. Rice and chicken, no. I think I'm gonna have pizza.
Mashallah means God willing. Ha! You think you're gonna have pizza? Is that what he brought you?
I haven't tried Domino's or Pizza Hut. What do you think, baby? Pizza Hut?
That's probably what he brought her. Can tell it right now by her face. That's what he brought her.
Would you do a health journey once again?
No, she won't do a health journey. She might do a hospital bees, but it ain't gonna be a health journey.
I know the mukbangs are popular for the health journey, although I understand. I want to try to lose weight when I can still do mukbangs.
You can. Just do them on healthy food. How do those little, tiny, skinny Asian women do mukbangs? Well, they do it with seafood. Lobster tails, stuff like that. Protein. Isn't that what they do? That's what I thought.
I don't know.
Not carbs and processed food and... No.
Stan. Hotel. Patsy and Hexy. Yeah, I miss everybody. Can we see your civil ID? No. I never showed you my driver's license and can.
You showed us your passport. Why can't you show your civil ID? And why did Salah show us his civil ID? To prove what a civil ID looks like. He did. He pulled it out of his wallet and showed it to us. But you can't? Okay. Fine.
Canada or my passport. Why would I show you a civil ID?
Because you'd be flashing that thing like a police badge. Trust that. Because then you could have residency and a marriage. Just like you would be flashing wedding photos. Oh, the gym's over. The trial's over.
Same thing with the marriage license. I don't think we should show it to people,
That's fine. We don't want to see it.
Let people think it's a scam marriage. Let people
Yes, let us.
think Salah's a scammer. We really don't care anymore.
I don't think he's a scammer, but I think you have a transaction together. Did he leave? Is that why he's back in the chat? Okay.
Will you do another live today?
She showed her Red Cross ID with her picture on it. She has showed her passport. She has showed her ID before. But now we see nothing.
I don't know. Maybe.
I think he just drops her off food. Keeps her fed. right? And full of shisha, right? So he's running around doing what he does.
What do you guys want me to talk about in my next mukbang?
Something you research would be great. And in an intelligent way, not in a victim way, an intelligent way. Like a real conversation. Somehow I feel like that's not going to happen.
You actually did show us your passport. Did I? Because we're asking. Proof of life from Mr. Yeah, really. Will you accept a reborn doll from Missy Moo to practice adopting an Ethan? No.
Listen to these questions. Does Kuwaiti have Kuwaiti pizza? Yeah, she's eating it online. Kuwaiti pizza. Oh my gosh. Can you even with this? You know how I get overstimulated with the nonsense. That's why I listen to court and trials, because it's challenging to the brain and you learn things. I don't learn anything. I just want to see the end of this soap opera.
Mango chunk and then his kibble here.
What?
In other words, he's overfed.
Whenever he gets angry with me and he...
This is her life, her and the hamster. Her and Howie. Wow. Oh, I just got a shiver thinking about it.
He starts destroying...
Did I just hear the door close? Hold on. Listen.
Oh no.
Quietly as you can.
I wish he could go to somebody that, like... If I ever do come back to Canada, I'd like to take him again. Hi, Lauren. Oh, thanks. Can you interview me? I don't know. What do you want to say? Interview me now. I bet you and Howie. Do you miss Canada? I miss my family a lot, but don't be a bad boy. Whenever he gets angry with me and he...
There it was. That was the door closing or the key locking the door. Or both.
He starts destroying his cake. He starts, like, throwing his shavings everywhere all over. You're being a naughty boy, you know this. Let me give him some fresh kibble. Give me that. Gimme. Gimme.
Play it again? Oh my gosh. Hold on. It's right here when she looks at the cage. Thank God I thought of that.
But I give him fresh fruits and vegetables every day. I give him a little bit of lettuce, not much. Mostly cucumbers, apple, then his mango chunk, a little mango chunk, and then his kibble here.
What? You cannot go out right now. No, 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 no. No, you big fat boy.
Now listen.
Howie.
Did you hear that?
He wants out again.
No, Howie. No.
Is Howie Kuwaiti or on a visa? Howie's a Bedouin. Bedouin Howie.
Yeah, it sounded like trying to close the door quietly. Yeah, as softly as you can.
Oh, Megan, thank you. And have a good birthday. I know I didn't say happy birthday to Jessica. I said
Uh-oh, is that a bag of food?
to her, but I didn't play the keyboard song. We'll do a belated one.
So excited to bust through a bag of food. Ugh.
Yes, Howie.
Or is that the kibble for the hamster? Pizza's over on the desk.
He only eats the snack ones and then leaves the kibble, the actual probiotics. Get out of here. Move. No. Move.
This is her life. Oh my God. She doesn't seem like she hates this life. Oh my God, and then we're gonna eat. Oh my God.
Revamp said pizza.
Oh no, just put him on the floor, let him run around.
Say hi to everybody. Show them your teeth. Cook hair. Please don't. No, I put him in the room when I smoke the shisha now.
Right. Why don't you let him run around? He's awake. Put him on the floor. Prove it.
Bye. Go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't think so. You'd never see him again.
Go.
Probably what happened to, Howie 1, 2, and 3.
Stop it, Howie. No, Howie.
He wants out. He wants to run around. I thought he runs all around. She's got to go, people. Her pizza's getting cold.
Guys.
Mm-hmm.
No.
There you go. Touch your face now.
The grease. Marhaba, Howie. Okay, I have to go. I'll show you guys the pizza in my next mukbang, okay?
Mm-hmm. That you're getting ready to film after this. Yep. She hates neighbors.
Pizza Hut. Marhaba, Alan.
Yeah, he brought her Pizza Hut.
You're killing Howie with shisha and cheese puffs.
What's making you so giggly?
You like
Creeper weed?
cheese puffs. You like cheese puffs. He loves cheese puffs.
Yeah, that's somebody out in the hallway. You can hear every person in the hallway.
He loves cheese puffs. Who doesn't love cheese puffs? Okay, guys. Bye.
Bye. Go eat your Pizza Hut and film it. Oh, my God. My brain. Hi. It's like watching the movie The Titanic. What was that, 3 hours? Anyway, so we're all caught up. Nader, apparently, the date is being pushed to June 8th because not the defense, not his lawyers, but the Crown is adding more charges. The Crown. So it can't be dismissed because the Crown is adding more charges. Oh my. That means they have more evidence. Thank you, Brooklyn to Brixton. That means they have more evidence. Which could mean a conviction. Which could mean why he said he's leaving and going back to Egypt. Because possibly it's a plea deal. Because in the end, if he's found guilty and serves time in Canada, he will be deported anyway. Yeah, this ain't good. He's looking pretty rough, is he not? He really is. So you can go over to Nader El-Shami's channel because he likes to strike. You can go over there and you can hear what he says in his newest live stream. And he seems defeated, in my opinion. And you can go to a short. I can show that to you. I'm going to show that to you real quick because I think it's important. Because people are like, when did he say he's going back to Egypt? Let's just do it. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Okay, let me get to the end of this where he says it. Here we go. Right about here. Now you can hear it for yourself. I'm on BBW King. This is BBW King. He took this from his members only. Or this was on a live stream, public.
Actually, Didi, I told you something.
Oh, wait. This is very important. Closed caption. Actually, I told you something.
My mother always, all my life, tell me the woman who be with you should be very lucky.
Yeah, I'm sure women have been telling you that your whole life. That a woman that could be with you would be so lucky. Yeah.
Got him! Got him!
When he says got him, like he's playing this, I think BBW King, like, was trolling him. And he believed it.
Oh, look, hey, I tell you something, guys.
He's going to tell you something, guys. Lean in.
I'm leaving. I'm going back to Egypt.
There you go. I'm leaving. I'm going back to Egypt. I think he's going to take a plea deal. Don't you? He's going to take a deport. I don't know what's going to happen to him in Egypt. I mean, it could be all stories and lies. Who knows? That's what he says out of his own mouth. So I'm going to guess. Yes, that would mean he would be done squatting at Dee Dee's place if he goes back to Egypt. You think he's trolling? I think he's defeated. Defeated and deported is defeated. Probably a plea deal. Well, you got two choices here. Stand trial. And now the Crown is putting more charges on him. June 28th. He's got till June 28th now. Or leave. Well, he doesn't have a passport, so he wouldn't be able to fly to Egypt willingly. But he could be deported. If he takes that as a plea deal, then the government will allow him to leave. I think it's a plea deal, too. Yeah. He ain't coming to the U.S. He'd probably be warned by Canada. Canada would probably warn us. I don't know. There's stories about him going back to Egypt and he can't because of this or that, but I don't know for a fact. Maybe Dee Dee's pressing charges on him. Who knows? Who knows what the new charges are? Yeah, either way, it doesn't look good, and I'm actually gonna watch his newest live and kind of trying to pick up on what he's laying down, right? You know, read between the lines. I'm gonna do that because this is part of our soap opera, and then I'll report back to you tomorrow. But as of today, I have about as much as I can take of this soap opera because I don't like to be gaslit, manipulated, or talked to like I'm stupid. That, after a while, takes a toll on me, and I gotta go do something grown up, right? And then get my bearings back, and then we're back in. Overstimulated. I do this at family events, so don't think it's because, I'm covering something that bothers me. No, it's just a lot of word salad and blah, 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 victimization. No, I get overstimulated if I go to a family event. I'm like, I just need 15 minutes to just, you know what I mean? That's just me. I'm just that way with everything. Doing something, the same thing for too long. Even when I was making soap, it became too much. It was an saturated market. It was just too much. Okay? So I just quit the soap part. I don't mind making bracelets because when I handle the healing stones, I feel that amazing energy. So it's actually very relaxing for me. And when I make my earrings, these are my Austrian crystals. When I make my earrings, like this stuff, and I enjoy that. But the soap became too much. There was really no profit in it. It was a lot of work, and I spent all day doing it. So I kind of, no, I'm not into it anymore. Go buy soap. You know what I mean? Dime a dozen. But no, I like all my t-shirts and stuff. I kind of like where my store's going. I like sass, crass, and a bit of an ass. I like you guys to check it all out. I love doing that. Designing shirts and, based on, things I see and things I say. Because it is what it is. I design those. And I'm going to do, there's that. So there's that. I'm going to do that, but I want to do it really cool. So I'm working on a lot of stuff. Face soap I'll always make, and same with the face cream. The face cream I make in bundles of 50, and I get them all, before I even put them in the store, I get them all done, put in their little bags, ready to go. So there's that. So there's that. So I'm gonna go, and I got things to do today. So love you guys. Have a wonderful day, and I'll let you know when it warms up so we can do a van live stream, because I really need to get that clean. It's driving me crazy. It's just too cold. It's been raining all day. Everything's wet. I just want a beautiful day. My husband keeps promising me the beautiful day's coming. And so we're going to wait, and then we'll do a live stream. So keep your notifications on to the No Madness Reaction channel, please. There's the link right there. The No Madness Reaction channel. Please go over there, subscribe, put your notifications on, because I won't be setting it ahead of time. I'll just be going live. So hopefully you'll all join me. And thank you for being subscribers of both channels, liking my videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It keeps me in the algorithm. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for your cash apps and your super chats. It keeps my channel alive and keeps Max getting new things. Max needs a lithium battery now. Ouch. Ouch. Then we can put the solar on. Other than that, I'm out. Bye, guys.